sleeping with her. What the hell you doing with her? They can be just sleeping with her.
Shit is wild.
It was the first one. That was the first one that him what's the name did. Then they did Down Low.
Yep.
And then they did what's the name? But that's why he said that's why he what's the name? He said your voice sound real familiar.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, your voice sound real familiar.
They don't make music like that no more.
They definitely don't. Nah. It's scandalous.
Somebody gotta bring it back.
But that's cause back then it was like taboo to be creeping. And shit was like, oh, you creeping, you really gotta keep that shit on the low. Now I'd be like, I'm fucking you, nigga, and I want you to know what I'm doing, and I'm finna leave you a voicemail.
Yeah.
Bitch, keep calling this nigga phone. Da, 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 da. Like, it's just like, yeah, I'm fucking your bitch, and I'm finna send her back after I'm finished. That's the culture now. Niggas is disrespectful.
Girl, he's so special.
Robbed every day now.
If
You're
I was
the rich
Batman-
nigga in Gotham.
I was just about to say, if I was Batman, I would just hire some other niggas to do that shit. But he did. He got all those little niggas, all the kids, and got them to do it. That program didn't do very well. Yeah, the turnover on that program is awfully high.
Right.
Damn,
So yeah, it's Superman.
So here we are, everyone. This is Whatever We Want. This is episode 3. We made it to episode 3, y'all. I'm just proud of us for getting that episode 1. Of course, my name is No Face. With me today, Jay Moore's son.
You already know.
My buddy Time.
Yo, what's good, y'all?
My brother Douglas.
What's going on?
We got Mike the Savage in here.
Yo.
Oh man, it's been a week. It's been a like 3 days straight on the music front.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm hearing something new every day, and that's
It's
unusual. I'm unplugged like crazy, bro. So
That's how I feel. Like I don't have no social media, but it's still getting to me.
This shit
like,
is getting, it's out
still
here,
getting
baby.
to me.
yeah, bro. I've been like so out of tune from what's going on with Drake and Kendrick. And I knew he was gonna talk about it today, and I'm like, man, I feel like I ain't do my homework for this, bro.
Yeah.
I need to hear the tracks, bro. You know what I'm saying? I even asked someone to send me a summary in the group chat.
Mark notes and shit.
With a cliff note thing.
But I'm on the way over here, and on I think it was Shade 45, bro. They just played all of them back to back to back to back in chronological order, and I was just like, damn, something looking out for me. What the?
Wow.
Jesus.
Shady heard the
Caught me
best.
up in that 45-minute drive.
The rap god sent the blessing.
And then we needed something. So yeah, thoughts. First, so let's go in chronological order. So we already know about the first, what started it. Yeah, and then Push-Ups was the first response.
Yep.
Then Euphoria came out. So how everybody feel about Euphoria? Because that's really where we need to start.
Man.
Euphoria is very cryptic.
Hold up, Tyler. Can I just say one thing before we actually discuss these?
Yeah.
I'm actually, last time I was on here, I was mad at J. Cole for him being like, nah, I don't want to do this, I apologize. And now I'm kind of like, you know what? I ain't mad at you right now, man.
Yeah, it's like this shit it's not worth it if you're going to take it to this level. I'd rather just bow out and keep my peace like he was talking about. Like,
Yeah.
he knew.
Yeah.
Like I said, J. Cole ain't got enough hate in his heart to be like, let me dig up some
telling
dirt.
you, it was a phone. I'm pretty sure they got on the phone. And Kendrick was like, bro, I'm going for blood, bro. I'm taking this nigga's head off. So
Drake probably told him the same thing.
And Cole was probably like, y'all really don't like each other for real? We're not actually friends? And he was like, no, me and you are friends. Fuck that other nigga. And he was just
He
like,
probably getting told the same thing.
Yeah, from both sides.
yeah. Drake's telling him the same shit. This nigga Cole is like, my two friends don't like each other, guys. I love you both.
I'm gonna have to step back out of this.
Yeah.
I am so disappointed. I don't understand it. I don't agree with it. Now we gotta sit here and watch our man just get punched in the face. Repeat every diss track got a punch at J. Cole, and I'm like,
he
come
gonna
on,
bounce back.
man.
I think it's gonna be Ye.
Huh?
I think it's gonna be Kanye. I think he's gonna take his shots back at Kanye because Kanye came out and said that his music gets the pussy dry. So I think like Kanye's hardest bar of that song was a J. Cole bar. I think J. Cole has every right, and it should be the expectation now for him to.
But I don't even
harder than False Prophets.
I don't have that expectation for him no more. He killed it. And I love him to death. You know I want to root for NC. I was glad that was in the ring and North Carolina was part of this whole battle scene. Because our sword was in the battle. But at the Cole sheathed the sword, it was kind of like, man, I don't think he's going to pull it no more. Like, I swear to God, I hope he proves me wrong. I pray he proves me wrong, but I don't think he's going to pull his sword no more. And I feel like the industry feels that way too. That's why they keep mentioning his name.
I feel that. That's a
I
very,
mean,
very
in his defense, though, you gotta understand where this battle is going. We've heard all the distance. Where it's going now,
it's rap.
It's not rap no more.
It's not rap no more.
It's personal.
It's not. This is personal.
It was always personal.
It was always. Well, I'm about to say, when it comes
too.
from a rap perspective, he still thinks he's the best.
I love that you said it because people don't understand the pressure it takes to be a real rap artist. You got to live this every day because everything that I do is up for grabs when it comes down to the playing field. Like, this is how it's always been. And that's why the best rappers are the best, because a lot of people always try to cash in receipts, but when you live your life by it, it's not many receipts that you can reach for. Mm-hmm. Even if you're taking personal shots at me, personally, I'm a real nigga too. So go ahead, reach and go pay anybody you want to figure out something about me. And whatever they uncover, you just got to be prepared to snap back for it. Like, that's rap in its truest of essence.
I don't know. I feel like, I mean, all is fair in love and war, but I don't know. I still feel like digging up dirt and going to the streets to find. I just think it's a part of the beef.
It killed the friendship, but
I think it's strange. But I think that's also why in Cole's apology he made it very clear. Like, bruh, I'm friends with. He made it real clear. I'm friends with both of them. I respect them both. They hate each other. I love everybody.
And I love him for that.
And I don't. And so I think that
I love him for that, but
him going up against Kendrick is like, that's my man's who I really love his music. Like, me trying to dish you on the things that the internet is saying, I don't feel that because it's in conflict with me personally. He said that. Another nigga that's not my nigga is gonna catch it. Someone's gonna catch it from J. Cole. It don't have to be. If I'm not about to sit there and be like, oh, Tim put out a bar that said, hey, man, fuck that. We not all the same. I'm the best. Nigga, that's cool. He should feel like that because I feel like that. I'm not about to all of a sudden be like, shit, I'm about to just diss every song Tim ever put out and da-da-da-da-da because it's contrary to how I believe because I've already told him he's hot. I already told him he's one of my favorite rappers. Now, if a nigga up the street say some shit, bro, I'm about to eat you the fuck up. Yeah. Because I know I can.
Yeah.
So I think that's totally different. That's why it's like I wouldn't be surprised if Cole came out and was like, oh, False Prophets was me really like, I was talking about you, but I was really talking about the perception of you. I wasn't really trying to down you personally. I was just letting you know how the people feel about you because no one in your circle is telling you.
And then,
this is going to be different.
And honestly, you brought up the question the other night. It was like, I feel like the niggas that are attacking Cole, that aren't in that realm, it's like, y'all not in that realm to nowhere near touch this man. So, like, let's not even take it there because if he did feel like pulling out the sword on y'all, every single one of y'all is decapitated.
Wait. Who said anything about Cole except like them slight bars that J. Cole sent at him in the song Kanye did?
But we shouldn't even allow a slight.
Who's everybody else? Nobody else.
Simba.
What?
I mean, that's what I'm saying. Those little
insignificant. The game isn't even relevant to music right now, so it doesn't matter.
I was mad.
Right now,
when the game say something, a lot of people listen.
Not to his J. Cole take it stupid.
I mean, I don't know how credible those people are that listen, but a lot of people listen.
I think the watering down of hip hop, we can attribute that to J. Cole and his apology, blah, blah, blah. He painted such a piece, he made a broad statement and gave J. Cole the blame for what has been the trend since 2015. Like,
I don't think he's watered down again. He didn't do that.
J. Cole didn't do that.
The game
if
said.
hip hop's even watered down at this moment, you can't take that and attribute it to just one person.
No,
that's why it's like when I heard that take, I was like, we just gotta let this ride. This is like somebody's old uncle being like, man, all y'all, this one nigga I don't really like, I don't like the shit he do. The whole world is fucked up because of him. Like Dinkelberg, like
yeah,
that shit we can
right. That's what I'm saying. I ain't heard nobody of significance say anything about J. Cole.
It's been respect from the older guys. It's been a lot of respect.
Yeah.
They are mentioning his name. It's like they popping his name. Like
it's a double-edged sword. People always say, I understand and I respect what he did, but it's not hip-hop. That's what niggas been saying.
Right. That's where I'm at with it.
But
I'm exactly there with it.
We're also at a point where, like, hip-hop is, the genre is evolving. The listeners are different. We're different than the current generation of listeners who are teens to 20s. The guys 10 years older than us are still a little bit different. Like, each time that generation shifts and the stars of each generation shift, our perception of what's hard and what's real changes. That's the reason why niggas can be snitches now and niggas still listen. Niggas could sit there and be whole live bitches and still listen. Niggas could claim they shot people and then paperwork come out and they never shot a gun.
Yeah.
And we still gonna listen because that shit bop. So it's different now. The requirements and shit are different. So I just feel like nowadays beef don't have to be all of that. Hip hop don't even have to really be all of that. We want it to. Because it makes us feel good. But for these little kids and shit, bro, they on TikTok. They don't care.
They don't care at all.
Yeah,
It's not paying.
Don't care.
Being hip hop is not paying no more.
I gotta stop and talk about the shout out to everybody involved. I don't know all of the details, so I'm not gonna sit here and talk like I know all of the details. I know that there are victims involved that need to be thought of. I understand there's so many layers to this RICO trial in general, and I don't really like to talk about niggas that's incarcerated, but it is important to keep up with because of the implications for entertainers in general going forward. If it becomes precedent that you can use somebody's lyrics in music videos and things of that nature in order to build a case against them, because that changes the dynamic of everything that rap stands for, essentially.
Yeah, because taking actual song lyrics and correlating them to crimes, it takes music to another level to where it's like, if you are facading and they do think you are doing something, that could put so much strain on you as an artist. And then if you are doing that, you're just putting yourself in a major hole. We already talked about with the incriminating music. Now it's gonna be like, no, you really going to jail as soon as you drop this track.
And you might not even committed a crime.
Yeah, you might not even committed the crime.
Feel like if you, because you said this, you are in this city where they
or one of your, or you spoke about it because one of your homies did it, and now they trying to charge you like a gang boss because you a rapper.
Right, you a rapper making money, and you said something about
somebody dying,
hitting niggas with switches.
And you smoking on somebody, and he had died, and now they trying to correlate it to you and thinking like your whole gang, you got a whole gang persona now, and whoever is with you that shot the person is under you.
Yeah, in a lot of cases, rappers don't even be really doing nothing, and they just be talking like they do shit. So imagine you talking big, and they just be like, well, if he's saying this, it must be true, because look at all the other rappers. It was always true. And now your ass getting hemmed up on some shit. It's just like, nigga, I ain't even really kill nobody, but they correlating shit that might not even have real correlation.
Yeah, and then but on the flip side, as we've seen with Bobby, if there's times, as we've seen with
TK,
this baby Kia nigga, as we seen with AR Ab. If you gonna talk about the shit and you gonna live it at the same time, well, you give them reason to paint everybody the same way, because it's like, hey, if it works against this guy, and I got the talk, I got it
right.
I would do that against all of them, and it's just that's the way that legal shit works. It's like, hey, even though every case is individualized, it's still kind of like precedent is precedent. Hey, if he said formula. In the same way he got on the track, he rapped about so and so, and he said he did this to so and so, and he know Lil Man killed, Bing Bong and shit like that,
right?
And then we came over here to another nigga in a different state who's doing the same exact shit. The crimes are similar, MOs seem the same, gangs are involved, guns and drugs are involved. Well, why would I not do what these niggas over here in this state did, and just use his music? Now, of course, artistic expression and shit has always kind of created that veil and that thin line between like saying this really ain't okay to do, But now we're at a point where we're really moving into that lane where it's like, okay, well,
It's
this is
crossing that line.
yeah, we're here now.
And to clear up my statement, I'm still behind J. Cole. Still love his music. Still feel like he one of the best to ever do it.
Oh, no doubt.
But when it comes to him and fighting, don't talk to me about it. Like, I'm cool.
I'll feel that.
Like, keep it to yourself until he comes back with blood on his hands or he shed blood. It's kind of like how it's people in the streets that got hands, but don't come talking to me about they really know how to fight when it's a Floyd sitting here or something like that. It's like one of those situations. Until he really shows that he can actually go and fight, I'm not even digging no or expecting him to even respond or have a sword in this fight at all anymore.
So since we're just considering the responses, though, how we feeling about what's out right now? Because Euphoria was all right. I like that one.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. I personally, I still got Drake up. I mean, it's funny. It's the most. It's come on now. That shit's funny, bro. Everything Drake
If
dropped
it's
so
internet
far
wise,
is funny.
Drake is winning the beef. But when it comes to just hip hop wise, Kendrick is clearly just
Annihilated.
he doing them dirty.
He's eviscerating his
I
character
still
from
think
the
it's-
bottom.
Yeah, it's not just
So if it's a popularity contest, Drake.
Yeah, that's what I'm
And
saying.
we're talking about bars and like
He's
slices
attacking him from a character perspective,
Yeah.
and it's kind of hurting
and
his-
accuracy of the response.
Yeah, it's kind of hurting his claim to everyone else in hip hop that they're leaning towards Kendrick. Like I've seen the hip hop community start leaning that way.
Not saying
I've seen a split.
Not saying Drake stuff is
Yeah,
hot
I've
in its
seen
own
it.
right. It's just not. It's like I said. It's radio hot. It's you can put it on and just be like, okay, even if you're not listening to it, it's like, oh, this is a hot song. But Kendrick shit is like, no, you have to listen to it to see that this shit is hot, and he's got all this layers to the stuff he's saying, and it'll call back to 2 songs ago or
Yeah,
some
like-
other shit.
I agree that Kendrick's disses are very masterful and calculated, but I'm talking about just pure subject matter, what's being talked about. I'm gonna be real. Neither one of them has sent any kill shots. There hasn't been a single revelation whatsoever that has anybody like, oh my goodness.
If this, we
Did you
haven't
give-
found out if it's true yet.
The daughter thing.
Are we
Drake
breaking it
hide-
down?
Drake couldn't hide a son. He is not hiding a damn daughter for over a
I'm
decade.
gonna keep it
Are-
hot. but
are we
I don't
breaking
like
down
none of them.
Euphoria,
I
though?
don't like how any of the songs have gone so far. None of them go hard enough.
Bro,
That's
this
what I was just thinking, bro. Like it
Hold
seems like they're being. I mean, one, it's.
But then again, I'm trying to hold this to like a standard of like the 90s, 2000s.
This man-
How much are they
That's not
really-
going to happen these days.
Yeah.
No,
How much
not.
dirt are these guys really? Do they really have on each other that matters?
This
Nothing.
man literally, that's what I'm saying. I think the Euphoria went over a lot of people's heads. If it like to the wordsmith or the people that write, like me and you, if you once you listen to it a couple times and you start doing the research, this man told him dementia must run in your family, and for your pops, if it gets shaky, I'll park his son because his pops got Parkinson's and his mom is going through early dementia. Jesus Christ. You talking about bar use and like that's what I'm saying. I feel like the Kendrick diss is going over the masses' heads because they're looking for that microwave. You know what I'm saying? That microwave music that they're getting now.
For that hit song,
And it's not always about the hit song.
I'm about to say, but we're thinking y'all still. And he said it too. Is the beef perspective that we think about it from is we're still thinking about it from that ether perspective. Where it's like, okay, I want to hear how much depth this song actually has. And I mean, I feel that same way too. I want to hear how much depth the song.
I mean, that's
actually
what
has.
rap beef is.
Bruh,
Like
the
this-
depth
From a mass
and-
standpoint, that's not where everybody's.
Yeah,
that's
the
not where
depth-
everybody's at.
Oh, yeah,
depth don't
but
matter in beef.
everyone
You know?
ain't, and everyone's not qualified. I hate to break some of you guys' hearts. A lot of y'all aren't qualified to judge who's winning a beef. If you're not somebody that's diving into lyrics and actually figuring out what's going on, and you just like to groove or you like to dance to it, take your hat out of the ring. You're not a hardcore hip hop historian enough to be judging these battles. And I feel like that's what's going on too. Which
I touched on that too about this is a split. This is the split I'm seeing. Like you're seeing like the pop culture fans and the harder hip hop fans that are like, all right, this is what we expected from this side, and this is what we're expecting from this side.
Yeah, and no disrespect, it's a lot of hip hop fans that's just here now thinking it's cool. It's a lot of them that ain't been riding with rap for a while. It's a lot of people that are in rap now because it's cool to fake. A lot of people were scared to bump it because they know if they wasn't really about it, they were going to be tested. But now it's a lot of people that get the slide by because they can fake it. Like if I'm bumping all the NBA YoungBoy songs, a real gangster give me the opportunity to chill. Just because we like the same music. But like to contest back to that the Ether era, if you were bumping that stuff, people would be like, they would press you about it and call you poses and all that. Like it was a little more dangerous to pretend to be in hip hop back in those days. A lot of people that's here, they wouldn't have.
Hip hop became mass commercialized in like the late 90s and 2000s. That's just the era
Yeah.
we're in right now. But
Yeah,
for
and I
hip-hop
can
to-
respect that.
Yeah, for hip hop to grow, that was it was inevitable because let's
Yeah,
be real,
it's inevitable.
non-black people were already in on the culture anyways. There was a huge Latin presence from the very beginning, so it's just like that was good. That's just a natural progression of anything popular in our world.
Oh yeah, and I love it and respect it, but
I see what you're saying. How it felt like it was no longer. I don't want to use the term us thing, but that's what I'm going to say. It was no longer an us
it was
thing.
no longer a cultured
It's-
thing.
yeah,
You know what I'm
it's no
saying?
longer- it's not
If you wasn't
cultural
from the
rap
culture,
anymore, yeah.
because it was just us that was from the culture, had connections to the culture. Because let's be honest, and I'm not talking about a black or white thing, because it's a lot of black
It
people.
was a cultural struggle.
Yeah, it was a lot of black people that wasn't
Yeah.
bumping hip hop
Yeah,
like
there
that. Y'all was
black
bumping
people
that
that was
R&B.
against it.
Yeah, there was a lot of black people that was against hip
There
hop
was a lot of
too.
resistance across demographics against hip hop when it first started. They were afraid.
Yeah, because it was the voice of the disenfranchised people, black or white, and those are the people that gravitated towards it. But now you got a lot of people that grew up a whole suburban
It's
life.
for everybody.
It's for everybody.
Yeah.
It's marketed toward everybody. Like Spotify and them putting out billboards about Drake and the beef.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That is dope.
That's crazy as hell to me. It's just like, wow, so y'all can comment on that, but y'all not commenting about nobody's contracts being shitty.
Nope.
Y'all not commenting on how y'all literally robbing these artists because the split they're getting from you in between their label and this
Because
person and that person. Like,
That's the invisible hand you're not supposed to talk about.
Exactly.
yeah. So, I just think that shit is, at that part like bugs me a little bit, but I don't know, man. If I had to choose, like I said, me personally, I'm giving it to Drake based only on the fact that the era we're in right now, his strategy is going to work better than Kendrick's. Nobody's about to say, I'm gonna say nobody, but the majority of listeners now are not about to sit here and dissect every single one of Kendrick's bars. The people that are doing it on Twitter are trying to get retweets. But the average listener who's listening to that in their car, who just heard they man's at work, hey, Kendrick, you just dropped another, who's like, oh, okay, I'm gonna listen to that when I get to it. They gonna listen to it and be like, I don't know, this kind of boring, bro. I don't know, but they gonna hear Drake's and they gonna be like, Drake said what? Just like the same way there was no lines in Drake's in push-ups that had anybody like, what? Except Metro shut your ass up and mix, and niggas was like, oh, shit.
Yeah.
So it's not about whether it's good. It's not about whether it's masterful or craftful. It's about is it effective. Drake is effective.
It's
But
like
it's-
boxing. You
Yeah,
you
but
gotta
that's
select
like-
your shots and you hit the body or go no one to go.
Thank
for the
you.
head.
Exactly.
But if we are judging, let's say the last 15 fights of Floyd Mayweather's career, they were not enjoyable to look at. But they were still winning fights.
Yeah, but
and
we
that's
don't
what I'm
judge
saying.
Floyd-
Boxing
we
is a
don't judge
perfect
Floyd's
analogy for
last
that.
15 fights, we judge his whole career. So it's not enough to just judge, oh, is it hip hop enough? You got to judge the entire thing because that's what's going to determine the winner. Drake ain't gonna win off of just being funny. He's got to mix in both.
Oh, yeah.
Kendrick ain't gonna win off of just bars. He gonna have to make it so that way people want to listen to the disc and hear it on the first go. I don't
And we
have to
can't
listen
just
to that.
judge from our time zone either, because if you look across the West Coast, and I'm not talking about from a non-biased standpoint, because there's plenty of people in the West Coast that's on Drake's side, but
Yeah, you
this
love
is
it
getting
too.
spent. Euphoria is getting spent every hour,
Oh, Euphoria probably getting a lot of play. It's just not really getting play here because.
and I'm talking about the
Well, nothing gets
clubs.
played.
Well,
The
actually-
clubs is
actually,
banging it.
Yeah,
People are
Euphoria-
dancing to it.
Euphoria was made probably to one. I don't think he wants to interfere with like that because like that is doing well. And Euphoria is unstreamable. He'll never make a dime off of stream money off of Euphoria because it's too long. Like that to get any kind of bread off of it would take so.
I think
long
he'll
to
make.
finish
I
the
think he'll
song.
make stream money. He'll get the stream money
He
off
gonna
of it.
make stream money, but he's not gonna make.
But he's not gonna make
that
radio
money
money.
because
Nah, radios can't keep playing
The
that.
song's too long. So if you want to get that full stream compensation, you got to finish the song. The song is 6+ minutes long, whereas the average song is only gonna be 2.5 minutes. That can be you gonna run that up over and over and over again because it's short, and you gonna get that. So it's like Kendrick made that. That's how you know the beef is personal for this nigga. He's not making a song that's gonna play on the radio. He don't want to get paid off of it.
Nah.
He don't need a boost off of it. I just want to let this nigga know.
But that's what
it.
he
He's
did
literally
like that
airing
for me.
out.
Like, I'm gonna play the Drake game with Like That get on somebody's song, and that song is still the number one for the past month and a half. It lost to Drake for Push Up for like a week and a half, and then it just retook it again.
Week and a half. That was so.
No, it was like a week and a half, 2 weeks, and then it took it back over.
I ain't think Push Ups was up there that long. I thought Push Ups was up there for like 72 hours.
I think
It was something else that took it off of number one, and then whatever song that was is back to being like that.
Yeah, well, we can do a whole podcast on Kendrick and Drake. But we get off the subject. Let's vote. Who got who up? I think Kendrick is up.
I think Kendrick is up.
As of right now, with everything that's transpired, I'm gonna give it to Kendrick.
I'm going with Drake. Like I said,
I'm going with J. Cole.
And not be a part of it. I feel that.
that Tim was talking about called Dick Fight Island or something like
Oh,
that.
no shit about Dick Fight Island. I know what you're talking about, but I ain't never gonna look into it.
Dick Fight Island, like
I didn't want to look into
some
Dick
shit
Fight
like
Island.
that. Yeah, I don't know.
That was
It's
the fucking phone?
It's at what's the little game store off of Spring Garden in Lost Ark. I seen it in there. I was looking at through animation. It said Dick Fight Island. I said no, thank you.
yeah, I think I seen it over there too.
I don't.
Yeah,
We
I
were
don't
together.
I don't
Yeah,
think I'm
yeah.
going that way either.
I was like, why?
It's like I like to tell people all the time. There's an anime for everybody out there.
There is show
Yeah,
is.
yeah.
man.
People be like, "Oh, I just can't get into it." You just ain't
That
found the one for you.
Yeah.
If I tell you go out there and listen to music, you'll love it. It's like, okay, well, you got to find the music that's for you.
Yeah, I'm pretty good at putting people on anime. I done converted a lot of people into watching anime. Like people that might have been like, "I only watched this
You
one
good
time
at that
and
shit,
it was
yeah.
okay," and then it's just like, oh, 10 months later, it's just like, oh yeah, I'm watching this and that, and then like, yeah,
Facts.
conversion. I did it again. Like my friend, she's watching JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. 4 or 5 months ago, I didn't think she was gonna be watching that. And you know how wild JoJo is.
Yeah, JoJo's be having some shit.
And them boys flamboyantly posed.
Okay.
They're flamboyant as shit.
He'll mink the fuck out of you and then hit you with a now what?
This shit
Not
is
who you want to
wild.
get your ass whooped by. And he like 6'2".
That's OD.
Imagine a 6'2" nigga dressed like Prince.
Right. JoJo's characters be looking wild because it's like they be traveling around the world doing all this JoJo's Bizarre Adventure shit, running around the city, and it's like every single one of y'all niggas is a D1 scholarship waiting.
Just a
Yeah,
wave.
bro,
Just
like
waiting. Every single one of you niggas. These niggas
6'2",
be jumping dumb
220.
high, doing crazy stuff, punching through walls and shit. Just be doing JoJo's ass shit. And it's like
Really didn't get small to like.
put the ball in his hands and let him go.
Yeah, right.
Because
ain't
these
even
niggas
get
be
small.
18 years old.
Well,
Well, what's the
18.
name was small?
Oh, what? Dios Giorno?
No, not Giorno. What's the name? The other dude with the stand. What's his name?
Which
The one that got clapped, got
No,
killed
and
in Diamond Unbreakable.
Diamond is Unbreakable or Stardust
The
Crusaders.
little short nigga.
mm-hmm.
That's the first.
Who, Koichi?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, he is. Yeah, Young Krillin.
Yeah, yeah, Krillin.
Yeah, he the first tiny JoJo nigga.
Right.
As far as main cast goes.
And they ain't never gave him another one.
Yeah, everybody else was like.
No, he showed up. He had a cameo in
No, that's what I'm saying though. He the only one.
Oh, he the only one. Yeah, we ain't.
the
never had
other
another
short
yet.
nigga that sort of joined the crew got clapped.
Yeah, he got his shit clapped. Yeah, smart choice for real.
Not be a part of it. So I ain't got time for this mess.
So
That's all. Before we move fully on, I literally just saw a meme that someone said J. Cole somewhere riding his bike.
But they don't mean
right now.
they don't mean that in a positive way, man. I don't think that. Yeah, I keep seeing them, and I feel like those are all shots at him, man.
No, he just doing what he gonna do regardless.
It's never
that's
said
so
with
funny,
pride.
man.
They saying it picking on my man. We love you, Cole. And
You
glad to
Yeah,
have you
bro,
in
for real,
NC.
for real, like,
I think he
Yeah.
did the smart thing.
Yeah, that is the smart thing. Like I said,
Hey, the
I
smartest
still
thing is
personally
always
still
someone
think
who
he
don't go to
number one.
battle.
I was about to say, I don't think they out rapping him
Hey,
as
being
far as
I don't think
mind
it-
your business,
He's
riding a
I'm
bike
sorry.
somewhere, that's underrated.
For real.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Anyway.
he said this
So
ain't got
moving
nothing to
on,
do
though.
with me. My name Bennett. I ain't in it.
Kanye West said he's coming up with the Yeezy porn.
Oh
Yeah, I
Lord.
don't want to see that.
Wait, is he gonna be in it?
He hasn't given any details. He
I
just
don't
said-
want to. I don't want to
Look,
see
time
this
out.
shit.
Look. First of all, you asked if Kanye's gonna be in it.
I was like, I don't want to see it if he's in it.
I'm
I
gonna
don't
be
wanna
honest
see
with
this
you
shit,
though.
no
If
way.
Kanye West, he's the type of person you think he's not gonna be in it.
Kanye probably won't even be nude or doing anything sexual.
He just gonna be
in
with the
corner
little black
a
mask.
Just slightly, almost slightly.
Hey, look,
framed,
the mask
like-
on like
With the
this.
boots on, with the Yeezy boots on.
Standing square,
Oversized
standing
joints.
square in the corner like this.
Mhm.
Both the girls playing with
Oh,
each other.
man.
He just
And then his song gonna come on. He just gonna be
Does
sitting there in the
anyone-
back.
He
Do we
gonna-
got any more details on this, or he just
He gonna dive into the.
That's the
artistic
beauty of
side.
Kanye.
I'm thinking that it's not even.
he just says stuff like that and just
Kanye
walk
loves
away?
Porn, and he has talked about his porn addiction. But I would hope that it's just a play on words and it has nothing to do with anything sexual at all.
No, he's gonna do that.
I think this is
I-
Exactly what we just said is what
I'm
he's
about to
going to
say,
be doing.
Kanye West is as literal.
Go get
person
your
as I
hopes
fucking
together.
know. That man is
bro.
going to definitely
I
make
have
some
no
fucking
idea.
porn.
Kanye already got 10 years worth of content shot. He got a whole.
Yeah.
He funds the wardrobe and everything.
I'm
Everything
about to
he-
say, do you not see the video of this nigga at Freaknik with his cell phone?
Yeah.
Nigga was like,
All rappers need to pay attention. This is how you dodge a sex case right here. You just drop a porn station, release
Look, I'm
all
doing
the
this all
videos you got.
legally.
Right.
oh,
I'm a freak, but I ain't that kind of freak.
I'm about to say,
So we not tuning into the Yeezy porn. I'm gonna watch. I'm gonna figure out when it comes out. I promise you, I'm clicking on
Thank
it.
you.
I'm gonna figure out what it is.
You would definitely be-
I bet that every one of us in here watches one video one time just out of.
Just cause
I will
gotta
not.
see.
I will do
Hey,
it.
enough.
I would depend. I would depend on y'all expertise in that
see a
matter.
big black
Jeez.
black
Oh,
nigga.
goodness.
Depend on who he get on the lineup. If he bring Kim out,
Run it back.
That's just how he gonna drop all his music through his porn site.
yeah, do it like a 20-year
I'm dropping
anniversary of the Ray J
snippets
thing.
every
I love Kanye's rollout right now. I love the fact that he's cutting the labels out, that he's putting everything on, his own website. The
Oh yeah,
album,
Yeezy,
Yeah.
everything on Yeezy is $20.
Everything, the album, the clothes. So it's like at the end of the day, regardless of the
What?
controversy,
His Yeezys?
you gotta really appreciate the fact
$20?
that this man is doing what he said he was gonna do.
Y'all might catch Mike in a pair of Yeezys if they $20.
The whole Yeezy fit.
The whole fit?
$20, bro. So,
I wasn't paying 90 for no. What was it? 994
yeah, it was-
$999.
dang beanie. 990 for some shoes. Nah, I wasn't paying that. But $20? Shit.
His
They
junk
want
is
150
running
for
it.
some
His junk is
slides.
running it up
Yeah.
too, bro. They running it up on his site, bro. He already. And look, if you were a clothes competitor, I swear to God, that's the smartest thing you could ever do. Have your stuff on.
I bet Louis
It's
pissed.
the business side of it. They don't want to work with people like that. You give them too much power. If you can do it yourself, though, then he's showing that it's possible, and you should do it yourself. But at the same time, Kanye is also selling like his shit don't even be clothes sometimes. It should be garments. It'd be cloth that wraps around your body. Like he be selling some shit that be like. That shit should be $20 now. It should be $10.
He sells things that insurgents wore in Iraq.
You feel me? Like, you might be at a shelter and see a nigga in some Yeezy or look like it. Like
He got the authentic.
Yeah, he got authentic Yeezy.
But the man did say he was inspired by the homeless, so we're talking about a guy like that.
Lord.
I was thinking earlier. I swear to God, I love. Let me just confess. Not even confess. I just want to express my love for T-Pain. I love T-Pain. Teddy, pin their ass down.
National treasure.
Okay, national treasure.
National.
Does not
National
get anywhere near enough credit for shifting pop music, not just rap, not just hip hop. Every genre of music utilizes auto-tune because of what T-Pain showed us.
Yes.
Period.
Hands
T-Pain
down.
also had a hand in the decline of R&B.
As Usher said.
because once niggas realized they could put a little California love on their shit, they was like, we don't even hire that singing nigga, bro. I'm about to get in here and scream by myself. Everybody get out the booth, and I'm gonna make this shit work. And then engineers gonna flip it. And that's what everybody's been doing for over a decade now. But I just really love T-Pain. I love the artist, the like the person, like his persona, everything about it. You never hear a single bad thing about T-Pain except niggas hating, which means that T-Pain must be a great person for niggas that don't have nothing to do but hate on you. And don't be a lot of niggas.
I never known a T-Pain hater.
Yeah, that'd be weird. I've
It'd be
never
industry
known
niggas.
somebody.
Even my
Industry
great
niggas.
grandma liked T-Pain.
Industry niggas definitely threw some shade at T-Pain for
Oh yeah.
changing
Yeah.
things. You know niggas don't like change. It makes people uncomfortable.
Oh,
they
my
definitely called
God.
T-Pain a lot of things because
But-
they didn't feel like he was a singer.
And
all
then he
this
went and
stuff.
started actually singing. They were just like, I'm gonna shut up.
And T-Pain can rap. Like
Oh,
T-Pain
my
can
God.
out-rap a lot of rap. During his time, T-Pain would out-rap a lot of them
Yeah.
niggas.
Good right
A
now.
lot.
Right
Yeah.
now.
Right
They just
now.
wanted him on the hooks.
I'm gonna keep it real. I like T-Pain because he's a nerd, bro.
Yeah.
Yes.
T-Pain is a nerd.
They say he go in the strip
He
club
is.
and make him change all the TVs and break.
Right.
The Family Guy and Robot Chicken.
They said
That's
they seen
tough as hell.
T-Pain in the strip club with an Apple Vision Pro.
Yep.
Like, you feel me? Like, shout out to fucking T-Pain. But I was thinking of artists that you feel like just
What you
don't
not
get
gonna do?
as much love. Like, what are a couple artists you feel like don't
First
get as
one,
much
that
love
was
that are important to
Say that
you?
again, bro.
Juicy J.
A couple artists that you feel like don't get enough love. Like,
Juicy J.
Juicy J
I,
is literally the ratchet king that doesn't get enough love. Juicy J made it okay for what everyone in rap is doing today.
yeah, that's true.
Literally.
All the 3-6 for sure. But Juicy
The
J,
beat
yeah.
span, like the beat techniques that they use today is a 3-6 thing. If you want to contribute that to Juicy
all
J.
that Memphis music is definitely 3-6 inspired.
Not even just Memphis. All these drum patterns that every
Yeah,
one of
yeah,
these
they
producers,
definitely all-
Metro Boomin would not have the drum patterns he has if it wasn't for 3-6 sample packs.
Yeah, DJ Paul and all of them.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like Juicy J, not to mention his longevity. He's still dropping.
Yeah.
He's still dropping. Like, that was my favorite album of the year when he dropped last year. No lie. Like that Mental Trillness. Man, like Juice, and then not to mention, what other rapper holding an Oscar in their hands?
Touche.
Not too many.
Ain't
And
too
not to
many.
mention, he 30 years in, and he could still sell out a stadium 30 years later in the game and be relevant to what the kids listen to and want. You could drop Slob on My Knob anywhere at any time, and it's gonna pop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Somebody gonna be dun. Like, yeah. Who else? Though? I was saying Jizza. I went back and
yeah.
listened to Liquid Swords.
Oh my
Bruh.
God!
Bruh, it.
Shout out
That
to
man
my
is
pops.
If you really like hip hop, like if you're a real hip hop head, bro, you gotta listen to Liquid Swords, bro. You have to listen to Liquid Swords. There's a certain simplicity to his poeticness that once you go back and listen with your like adult ears, because like when I was listening to it, I was a lot younger. Like going back and listening to it again, like really listening to it, bruh, it's crazy. Like all of Wu-Tang Clan was so different, but Jizza does not get anywhere near as much respect for his pen. I mean, it's just like every single song he was saying shit. Like this nigga is a prophet, a harbinger of death. Like all these things wrapped up in one. Like I really, really had to turn around and like show Jizza some love. Cam too.
Kelly Cam.
Bro, I've been on Cameron for like 3 weeks straight. Like,
Man, I like Kelly, man. I think he could be one of the top 5 rappers of all time, honestly.
Ooh,
Kelly
Cam?
Yeah, Cameron.
Cam.
People really hate that 2000s wave that he was on when he was making it, you know, kind of silly and goofy.
yeah, he
but,
got goofy as fuck. I was about to
But
say.
at the same time,
I
you
like
gotta
this
think,
still.
Bro, Cam been rapping since 1990.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was with Biggie.
He
Yep.
was with Big L.
Yeah.
He was with
Yeah.
Murder Mace before
Right.
Mace went to Bad Boy. He was in
the
Harlem
Bad
rapping with people. But you think of, you know, he through the 90s, through the 2000s, even into the 2010s, even to right now today. I know if we go over to their podcast and he just happened to open the show by doing a freestyle, it's fire
Every single time.
Yeah.
every single time.
He said
There was a point in time
where
where his freestyles was hotter than some of the songs he was putting out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He spit, and I remember the one he was on some sort of interview, rolled up a big fat blunt, and rapped like 90 bars.
Oh yeah.
Like it was nothing. He was like, yeah, that was about 90
And
bars.
can't nobody forget the infamous fucking Rap City
video.
basement video where he was counting the money. And that,
Yeah.
and he was going off on that.
Yeah.
He just had a freestyle on It Is What It Is in the intro where they flipped More Money, More Problems.
Dude.
Bruh.
Yeah, check that
That
out.
shit had me on Google so fucking fast trying to figure out if that was streamable in any way. I redid the intro and watched it on YouTube like 25 times, bro.
Nah, Pete though, they did one where it was a freestyle they did on their podcast, and some dude, I don't even know this dude, he's a producer, bro. He just took it and I added like that early 2000s Dipset sound of this with this instrumental, and I found it on YouTube, and that was my I put at least like 150 spins on it because he really had like that sound.
Yeah, that the Dipset, like the horns and the
like that.
bam, 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 dun, 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 like that.
Except there's one of those chiller ones.
Okay,
Bruh, it was
Bruh,
crazy. I was just like, yo,
Dipset.
Dipset was a time.
Time.
Everybody
Dipset
wanted
was
to
a
be
time,
Dipset. I ain't
bruh.
gonna fuck with nobody.
Come on.
Yeah, at one point.
Diplomats? Come on now, bro.
Got boxed up.
You did get boxed up.
So if anybody could join a pirate crew in One Piece, which crew you joining? What role would you have?
If I could, I don't know. I haven't seen enough of like dragons because I'd say I want to be over there so I could fuck shit up.
Yeah, I said.
Because wherever I want to be, like as much as I love the Straw Hats and shit like that, because they all cool people,
Right.
I wouldn't want to be in their pirate crew because them niggas be unnecessarily hot.
Yeah, they do be
For
on
no
hot
reason.
shit.
Like it's cool, it's good on the anime tip. It's cool because, but it's like I don't want to be like, damn, every single time we make a stop, we almost die.
Yeah.
Like I'm gonna get hella stronger, yeah, for sure. Like it's a wrap, but it's like, damn, every time we make a stop, bro, we almost fucking die. Like I'm on my last rope. I gotta pray that my captain, which I already know he gonna come through every time, guaranteed.
He gonna give me a heart attack.
And that nigga, he coming. He gonna hold it down and shit. But damn, I know for a fact that I might not walk out this bitch. I might get carried out this bitch. But we gonna be fine though.
Right. 2 broken legs.
I'd
3
probably,
ribs.
I'd rather be like Blackbeards. And
Blackbeard's crew, them niggas are on pirate island.
Well,
Big chillin'.
well,
Yeah,
I'm
on some
going
gang
with
shit.
Shanks.
Shank.
I'm going with Shanks.
Yeah,
Shanks.
shit.
I'm definitely going with Shanks.
I
They
don't know-
chill,
I
they
don't know if I
chilling,
could
they
trust
chilling,
Shanks,
and then they where they need to be. I think I trust Shanks. He ain't gonna let you just die.
You know, I chose Blackbeard's crew, so I really don't give a fuck
Blackbeard
about
gonna-
trust.
Yeah,
But,
I'm about to say.
but I know for a fact, like with Blackbeard, I can trust the fact that he ain't shit. Like Blackbeard is like Diddy.
I don't want to go.
He might take your shit. I mean, if you got
I
if
know
you got a
Blackbeard
devil fruit
is
power,
like-
he might take your shit though. Right before
Yeah.
you die, especially if it's good.
I mean, if I'm about to die, then he could have that shit at that point. But you got a good point, because I mean, but I don't know that I think there's a limit because Blackbeard got crew members with great devil fruit powers.
Yeah, yeah.
Great devil fruit powers. They are all advantageous. So I don't know, but
I mean, he ain't thought
all right,
about.
so I'm
he ain't thought
Blackbeard.
about
You
double
said
crossing.
Shanks. Shanks, yeah, Shanks is solid. I still want to see that nigga in action though. What about
Yeah.
you, nigga?
Me? I don't know. I think I'd have to go with, Amazon Little Pirates.
Oh, that's a good ass fucking choice. They
Damn.
gonna turn you to a girl.
Damn, they
Nah,
gonna turn you to a girl. They are
I
gonna
don't
turn
know
you to a
about all
girl.
that.
You gotta turn into a girl. They are gonna hit you with the formula.
Yep, they gonna turn you into a girl. They be like, if you want to join, there's an initiation. You gonna be like, hell yeah.
Be a dyke bitch.
Yeah.
You over here thinking it's gonna be some gang shit. You gonna be like, hell yeah. So I'm getting jumped in.
What's good?
Y'all gonna slide me in.
What's
You know what I'm
good?
saying? What's up with
What's
it?
good with you, baby girl? Nigga girl gonna be like, yeah, girl, yeah. We
And she's
good.
like, oh no, you won't have to do anything like that.
Like, what I gotta do?
You just
Take a
become.
drink with
Drink
us.
this. Why is it this color?
You become one of us.
Naturally is this color.
They gonna get you drunk. They gonna get you drunk first.
Yeah.
They gonna have you eating and drinking.
Nah, No, just shit. Keep me in somewhere on the side in the cage like Luffy.
Right. I'd be on Blackbeard's crew, and I would have to. I would honestly try to make myself useful. So I'm gonna try and be I'm gonna have to be a fighting ass nigga. Like honestly, I'm gonna have to be like his second in command or something. I want to be with a nigga like that. You know he dangerous. You want to be as close to that nigga as possible, so you could be the first nigga to know he about to do some fuck shit.
He about to do some fuck shit.
Yeah, like you know what I'm saying. Like you don't want to be the niggas that's too far adjacent. Like you want to be right next to that nigga, so that especially when you know he ain't
because
shit.
he could fuck around and double cross the whole.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
Time.
Like you want to be that one nigga that is just like. Shit, truth be told, my nigga, it's gonna be me and you, bro. Everybody else expendable, bro. But I know you got me, because in the back of your mind, you know you can't trust that, but you can trust the fact that he's telling you is fuck all them niggas. He really means it's fuck all them niggas. So that's, you know how he moving already. So you want to be like right next to that nigga. So I would be like adjacent. Like I'm gonna be like his first mate for sure. Yeah. I just want the cutthroat ass life. I don't want shit to be rainbows and shit. And I also think that Blackbeard is extremely significant. So it's like I want to be close to that shit.
I mean, he's definitely significant. Yeah. He's a little pussy, but he's significant.
Yeah, he's smart pussy though.
Right. That's the worst kind.
Yeah, they dangerous.
Right. Them the niggas
they dangerous. They sneak you and shit, but when they sneak you, that hit is hard.
You right. Okay. It might be the end of you.
Like them the niggas that work extra hard to not really have to fight you straight up. Like they set you up, they do all the extra work and shit. The shit that make you go, you gotta be crazy to have put all this shit together. Why? Because I can't fight you one-on-one.
It's like, damn. Shit, get somebody else to do it.
Right. That's facts.
Tap in.
Hey, but back to what you said about Jizza, man. Shout out to my pops, and I'm pretty sure your pops, and just great parenting. Like for us to make sure that we got them in there, because Jizza is highly underrated.
Us to like different.
It's a lot of the Wu-Tang that's underrated. Like you was talking about 9 elite people, like literally could take heads off.
Literally the greatest hip hop group ever.
Oh, yeah.
But Jizza is probably the most unmentioned one out of the whole Wu-Tang clan. I go on record to say that.
Yeah,
who expected that? But at least he still get mentions. They still make him relevant.
I like You God.
Yeah.
I never heard. Yeah, You God is another one. But as far as like yeah.
I got a question for you, because you was kind of like in a collective for a time too. That's when you was part of the Black Lotus.
Sure.
So like, how was the vibes with that? Like, how was that dynamic being in a group with so many different artists who have different creative visions and stuff? I mean, aside from like, you know, I'm not talking about like what did work or what didn't work, but as far as like managing egos and like just creativity bouncing off each other, like how did y'all stay cohesive?
Man, when it works, it's a beautiful thing, and when it don't work, it's some of the ugliest shit.
Okay.
You really get both sides of the coin sometimes. Whether it's literally just due to like the stuff that you said, you know, whether it's egos clashing and you know, someone want to come at a track one way, somebody I hear something totally different, you know, or you know, it's and then you have a large unit of people. Sometimes it's just hard to, you know, get everybody on the same page anyway, you know, and or you know, hey, what if y'all all gotta get to a venue all at the same time? Or whatever,
Right.
you know?
Logistics.
Similarly though, I mean, like when everything's moving and everything's, you know, functioning and, you know, the system is moving like it's supposed to, man. I mean, I remember there was times we'd have, you know, out of the 8 people that we'd have 3 people working on one song, 2 people working on another song, and then 3 people working on another song, get 3 songs done in an hour.
Yeah.
You know? And that was nice. And
That's
then,
crazy.
you know, there's all the good times of chilling and, you know, just the group setting, and then, you know, there's always drama that goes on too.
Yeah.
But, you know, it is what it is.
That's wild, bro. I imagine that was probably, like you said, it was beautiful but ugly at the same time.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that's.
Doug got hoes calling him.
Yeah.
It's my mom.
Thank
Thank you very much.
This nigga said it's my my mom.
I'm sorry.
Quick, too.
You are sorry, Mr. Thompson.
That was
Good
perfect,
snapback,
though.
though.
We not cutting that. On my mama, we not
Great
cutting that.
Oh,
reflection.
I'm sorry.
Great
Who
reflective
else?
ability.
Don Tripp. I will give Don.
Yo.
Don Tripp dropped 2. I listened to the last 2 he dropped. I did. And he's gotten to his point where he's gotten his masterful point.
Yeah.
I think he's gotten to his peak hip hop.
Don Tripp is an artist that I literally try to put everybody on. Like, Don Tripp is so unappreciated. Like, I've been bumping Don Tripp for so many years. He definitely went quiet after the Letter to My Son thing, and then there was label issues and stuff. But once he got with Juicy J and he got around some niggas that really wanted to, like, help him build his career and weren't counting him out because he was, like, everybody's old-ass uncle rapping. Like, that nigga was, like, mid-30s, like, yeah, bro, I'm just now blowing up. It was kind of like, boy, you might have a year in this, okay? Because you got a beard, facial hair, you're graying, and you still rap about drugs. Like, it's not looking good for you. But, like, he really, once he made that shift, you can tell his music is so authentic. His persona is so authentic. He doesn't do a whole lot of interviews, but when he does, you can really see, like, no, this is the man you hear. There's nothing fake about it. There's no rapper in him. He's just a real nigga that raps.
Yeah.
And so, like, I listen to his music every single day, and there's never a single verse that I hear from him that doesn't make me go like, nah, this is what rap is supposed to be about for real. It's not always, it doesn't always have to have the craziest bars. It doesn't always have to have like some crazy gimmick or sound like fluff. It's
real.
just raw and real. He's talking about real shit. It's his real experiences. Literally, like, when niggas be like, ain't no cap in my rap, Don Tripp, that's it.
Yeah, he's definitely the epitome
Like,
of like no cap.
He's real. Like,
He shows you like some artists that use the booth to get paid. He's one of those artists that use it literally as his diary pad,
right.
as
And
his
he just gets
therapy
paid off
method.
of it.
Yeah, and he just so happy to people want to hear what he said. Yeah, but he definitely uses rap as his getaway
Like,
and a way to get that off his chest.
if you've ever trapped at all, if you ever did any gangster shit, I don't care if you sold one bag of weed, you will listen to some Don Tripp and he'll have you thinking, you was really in that field, bro. It's that authentic. Like, he'll be mentioning bags, be like, hey, yo, I did so that Graham.
Yeah.
It kind of do feel like that. Like,
That's what I was about to say. Even if you
that
don't
kind of
trap,
music.
it'll make you think you are a
For
trapper.
real, like,
I did.
even if you
Yeah,
didn't trap, if you ever struggled, like, he doesn't just talk about trapping. Like, he just talks about growing up, being poor, adversity. He has so many self-reflective songs. You don't see a lot of rappers who become elder statesmen be able to look back on past mistakes and say, yeah, that shit might have seemed cool and I rapped about it like it was cool, but it was actually whack and I was hurt. And he really does that. He really goes back. Like, there's several songs where he talks about people in his past that might not even listen to him. These niggas might be dead or in jail, and he's like, I apologize. Like, if you are listening, bro, I'm sorry, because that shit I did was fucked up.
That's why I like Malice from the Clips, or No Malice.
No Malice,
He
yeah.
changed his name because he kind of had that same perspective too.
Yeah, so, like, Don Tripp is very big, like, in my top 10 all time, period.
Wow.
Yeah, like, it's like, I listen to every one of his projects, bro. And he puts out music like Currency do.
Yeah, he put
Okay, Don Tripp will put out a mixtape,
He
and 3
got
months
it.
later, be like,
Here's another one.
another one? And then
I'm about to
a
say,
month and a half after that,
He
be like,
put out 2 last year. He put out
more
2.
than that.
Yeah,
He puts out, like, if
I swear.
he put out like 2, 3 solo projects, and he'll put out a collaboration project with either Piff or somebody else. Like, he's always
Dang,
Yeah,
he like the
him and
2000s
Star-
Gucci man,
wasn't
ain't
him
he?
and Star the other last
yes,
year?
him and Starlito, yeah, like
Lito needs
So Lito, another one of them.
Lito, another one.
He another one of
He
them.
needs to
Another one,
get
yeah.
his props too, man. Because I swear, Lito's one of those underground street legends too. That's like, bro, that man goes under the radar so much.
Yeah.
And I mean, and I kind of, I hate to say, I don't hate to say this, but I kind of hate to say it at the same time. I feel like it was Scotty's fault. Like, he didn't know what to do with them because they weren't his street persona type of guys that he could deal with. They were more introspective, and it was hard for him to see them as hit.
they didn't glorify the streets. They rapped about being in it and honestly just not wanting to be in it. Like, you can tell when someone's really in the streets because they don't want to be there. Like, all the real, like, hard street niggas, like, niggas will dip and dab in the streets. Like, nigga, I was in the field. Like, I can say that myself. Like, niggas know me, I'm stamped. But I wasn't in there for real. Like, the niggas I know that was really in that shit, like, I have no other choice. Like, this is all I know. Like, none of them niggas want to be there.
they don't glorify that shit. They don't even think that shit cool. They just look at it like, bro, I went through it and cause I had to. Like, I don't know a single nigga that really sold dope that doesn't say, bro, if I could do this another way and get this kind of money and take care of everything, I fucking would. But I can't. So it's different. Like, and you have other artists, not just, I can name 20 different trap artists who sit there and whip all damn day, and their cousin did that.
Yeah.
They would just be at their cousin's house playing the game, and one day it got shot up and they was there.
Right.
Yeah.
And now you in the life now. So it's like it's just such a huge, tremendous difference. We got to get off music, but before I go, for real, before we change gears, all the music niggas, you know I'm gonna keep asking you every episode. What are y'all doing? I'm only half a music nigga. I don't count.
Shit, man. Right now, I'm kind of in a like chilling area. Just trying to get the studio time booked up and record this project. I do have some shit I could be working on. But I'm kind of just like, man, you know, I like to, you know, after I finish writing a project, I like to be able to chill for a second and let a little bit of life happen and give me some more material for the next joint. But, and then there's some other things I need to finish up too, but that's about it really. Just trying to get these studio sessions booked up, and then gotta bring these Son Goku Black videos out, man, for the Dragon Ball Z EP.
Okay. You still got that tape on YouTube,
Yeah. We're trying to get the rest of the tape out. Yeah. So I feel like I got thrown off when Akira Toriyama died. I'm just like,
that was heavy. Yeah, that sucked. Yeah.
You can't sit on that forever either. So I'm gonna, you know, put my mind back to it and get these scripts cranked out for the videos. And
you know, from one creative to another, he would tell you to keep creating.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, he'd be like, bro, what are you doing? Get your ass up and go make some shit. Yeah.
Go make some drums.
Didn't you learn anything from what I did?
Yeah,
You gotta push past your limits.
Yeah, that's facts.
I am in the writer's dungeon. I have been writing. I have been trying to get under the Russell method in 5,000.
Yeah.
I need 5,000. And I've wrote probably about like, from the past 4 months, I probably wrote about like 20, 25 songs, 25, 40 songs.
Yeah, because we was doing drills. We was running
and
drills.
I was every other night. Every day. And every day after that, I literally was writing in pieces of those songs. I have about like 40, 50 songs.
I ain't gonna lie, I need another one of those.
I'm sifting through everything that I want. I found the songs that I want to take in. I really got a whole bunch of freestyles I want to drop that are probably more along the lines of what I want to introduce now, because all the stuff I've put out so far is more along the lines of rap stuff. It's more of it is more the side of rap that everybody like wants to listen to. Like
I'm definitely waiting to hear from you, bro, because like we had like a good month and a half, 2 month stretch where niggas was in the crib at least like every other night on YouTube looking at beats, literally writing songs back to back, and I was hearing the shit you was coming up with, so I know like. And the one thing I love about this nigga, he will pick beats that he knows are hard to use. Like he'll pick beats to be like, oh, I know this is niggas ain't gonna be able to use this, and you give him 5-10 minutes and he'll figure out how to work that shit out in a way that you just don't expect a rapper to know how to do. Like this is a songwriter right here. So like I have high expectations. Hurry up.
I'll delay.
All y'all niggas get it together.
I got it under. Especially the one that I really have already perfected that I know everyone wants to hear, that you heard several times, is the Pink Panthers one.
Yo,
that one drops.
When
that one drops, I feel like that's gonna shake.
That would be a song for the summer right now, especially because that's you can hear it in the music. That's the sound that's coming out. It's gonna be that kind of like that groovy bop. Yeah, they're gonna start synths and shit. Yeah, it's gonna
That's what's up.
Mike Savage.
Well, for me, I'm writing some stuff for my for my first solo project, and but mainly I just really took a step back from me doing so much music and trying to focus on the other artists at the label.
Yeah,
really trying to work with them. I got Debo the GOAT. I'm gonna try to pay a lot more attention to him because he got a lot of songs that he's cranking up. So we probably about to start working on actually putting his project together. You know, taking all the verses and stuff he got wrote, turning them to actual songs, and probably put out, honestly, probably a full album. I was looking at the EP route, but as much stuff as he got wrote back to back, it's probably going to be a full album by now. Still looking at Walk Jizzle in Texas, another one of my artists, and really trying to get him to get everything together, find a studio in Texas that he can call home, find a beat maker in Texas. That way we can have full rights to everything. That's been a big part of it too, just scoping out everything that we need to make ourselves a totally independent label. That way no one can come in and take this and take that. And we're trying to do everything no splits, so we're trying to buy everything outright as far as like the beats go and anything that we use. But yeah, just really focusing on the business to the music business, which is probably the most important part for a lot of artists out there to know.
JB still making music?
Who, JB?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Debo the GOAT.
Okay, I was just making sure my stars is lining because he got one.
Oh yeah.
He got one.
And that same one will be at the Business Mixer, and I got him performing that there. That's probably about to be the single that we push from his album. Well, one of the mini singles.
That shit, there are certain songs where you only have to hear it once to be like, oh nah, this is like that. Whatever that thing is, it got it.
Yeah.
You like it's
that song had
like whatever that thing is, it got it. Like I could play that shit on the speaker right now. I guarantee every nigga in this room gonna be like,
yeah, he definitely got it, and he got that perfect mix of what's going on now.
Yeah, that shit is like that.
Yeah, that's why everybody that writes, man, you just gotta keep your pen going. Your time will come. It will come. Everything revolves. Everything goes through eras, and before you know it, it's gonna be your time to shine. And right now, we feel like Debo. It's probably more his time to shine right now. So we're really going to be paying more attention to him and getting his project together. Because one make it, man, we all make it.
That's facts.
For the fam, not for the fame.
All right, moving forward. You know we got to touch on the games, bro. And I'm going to go ahead and blow everybody right now. I ain't played shit but Call of Duty.
Yep. That's exactly what I was about to
I
say.
haven't played shit but Call of Duty. You know, I'm running it up on these fools, okay?
Binge
Pulling out 10,
Rise of
13
the
clips.
Ronin. I guess we both binge Rise of the Ronin. Like,
Every single time I look
Yeah, I
at the
just
group chat,
got
trying to get
back
going.
on it. 'Cause I had to move and stuff, so yeah. I was on it the other day, though. I ain't lost the touch. I actually got better when I took a little break.
I'm about to say, I got
That's
that.
how
I
it
got
be.
that.
You take
I
that
came
break,
back, I was like, oh, y'all don't stand a chance now.
Yeah.
That game is crazy. The only thing I'm gonna say about anything video game related is the new Dragon Ball Sparking Zero trailer.
Yeah, I seen it. It's
the
looking
Master
like,
and Student trailer.
yeah.
That game looks really.
Oh,
It keeps looking better and better every time I see it. But they had probably one of the biggest reveals, in my opinion, in that trailer, which was the auto sway mechanic.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, the sway shit.
Yeah.
That shit's gonna be dope.
Yeah, it looks crazy. I kind of like the old one more because I felt like the character model was a little bit more like, yeah, I'm getting, dodging every single punch that they throw in. We'll see how it goes. I'm still not going to have a full opinion on that game until I actually play it myself.
Yeah.
But it's looking like it's getting better with every trailer they put out.
They had Gohan in the trailer with one arm.
Yeah, and for the first time.
Yeah, Gohan in the trailer with one arm is important for me, bro.
Yeah, it's the first time they ever done that.
Best Dragon Ball Z movie. I don't care what nobody says, bro.
The one thing I'm concerned about though is when if you get really into the details of the trailer, when Trunks is using his sword and he making contact, it make the same sound effect as just a normal punch do, like how they had it in Xenoverse.
Instead of making it like a shing shing shing. Yeah,
they
that's
don't make that
they
sound
don't make
no
it.
more.
Yeah,
They need
we're
that
gonna have
shit
to.
back.
Yeah, we're gonna have to.
Yeah, they need that.
Right.
Maybe it's
it
just a trailer, that's why. Maybe they ain't put
Write
all
another-
the
write another letter,
animation
Tim.
sound.
And look,
Write another letter
if
to
we
him.
don't
It's
think
still-
that's one thing, fan power is rule.
I'm
They
about to
still ain't
say.
write no release date yet, so better.
Yeah.
We
You
did,
get that right.
and look, I seen what y'all did to Sonic. We can do with the Dragon Ball Z.
Facts.
Yeah, for real.
Facts.
Let me think.
I'm gonna make a mission this year, man, to get more into anime and gaming. Well, gaming, you already know I'm on Call of Duty and that, but I feel like I have fell off from like being younger, I used to be into like a lot of games, latest games. But I'm gonna make a mission this year. Actually, I'm gonna make a promise now to y'all and all the viewers out there that I'm gonna be doing more gaming and to watch any anime besides Dragon Ball Z. I'm sorry, that's all I've been loyal to my whole life.
We're gonna put you on something.
I will.
If you could have one piece power, if you could have
Devil fruit.
yeah, devil fruit power, you can make one up as long as it's not OP, or you could just take one from the show. Cause I be wanting to make my shit up. Like,
I would say
but if you had to pick a devil fruit from out of the show,
out of the show,
Oh, light fruit instantly.
that's up there. That's
yeah, that's definitely up there.
I'm going light fruit instantly.
I'm trying to think of all the unconventional ones that I would do.
If I had to do an unconventional one, I'm going with buggies.
The chop fruit.
Yeah, I'm going chop fruit.
Yeah, it's kinda crazy. I would say, what's the fruit Van Auger got? The teleporting fruit.
Oh, that's nice one
Yeah,
Or-
that's good.
Smoker's fruit.
too. Smoker's fruit. Well, smoker's fruit could be really dangerous if you know what the fuck you're doing. Though. If you really do know what the fuck you're doing.
Yeah, I would take Kuma's.
Kuma's is pretty.
Yeah, just so
I don't want Kuma's. No,
I ain't taking nobody pain away.
That's what I said. I don't want nobody pain.
Like I would either take Kuma's or Kuma's or Doflamingos. Or Bartolomeo. Yeah.
His has
shit.
good potential.
That boy, that.
Yeah, that boy. Yeah.
Big name. Just because it's just the way you can use it and shit is like, that's really cool. So
Or have Blackberry fruit and then take everybody else's.
But that goddamn can't get hit and it's twice.
I might have to be the ultimate sneak.
yeah, for real, feeling twice the pain is that's a trade off right there.
That's a hell of a trade off.
I don't know if I want to deal with all of that.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Twice the pain, nigga, kick you in your nuts.
Imagine you fuck around and sneak. He fuck around.
That's two stomach aches at the same time. Your ass over here.
Double the bubble guts.
I'm saying.
Imagine he know you about to sneak him. He
Ass
catch
went
your
to Taco
ass.
Bell, then you went and had some soul food later on that night. Stomach backed up.
You done for. It's over.
Feeling double that. You over here. God, take it away.
Should have done it.
Yeah, you regret life decisions and shit.
If you had to have somebody train you, would it be Hisoka or Orochimaru?
Oh Lord,
And why?
that nigga is not putting no snake on me. Fuck that. That nigga not putting no snake on my fucking shoulder. I don't give a damn. I do
The
not
snake is
give
the
a
last thing
fuck.
you worried.
Yeah, fuck that bullshit. I will take Hisoka. He might look at me crazy, but I'm gonna keep my distance enough. He probably gonna teach you still, but I'm gonna keep my distance from that nigga.
See, Hisoka.
He's just gonna admire you.
Hisoka, exactly. He admires power and potential in little boys with shorts on. Like Hisoka shit, his will come with it like a dress code. Like,
Not a dress code.
These shorts kind of short, my boy. It's like, no, put that on with the tank top. I got this little jacket right here for you too. Yeah, put that on too.
About to do some nin training.
Yeah, now follow me into these woods.
Orochimaru gonna sneak up on you, lick your neck, and be like, "There you go. Now you got it."
Yeah,
You feel that?
How's my favorite student?
Put this snake on my shoulder real quick. Shit, what I got.
Nigga gonna tattoo on his. He gonna tat himself on your neck.
Right.
Yeah.
Put his
He
name
like,
on
yeah,
you.
now you feel stronger, don't
Yeah, you want to mine now.
you? Nigga gonna caress you.
I'm gonna take it in
Yeah,
my
you
cave.
real big and strong now.
I'm gonna take it in my cave.
Nigga licking your tattoo. Just nigga, chill out. Get off of me. God damn.
Neither
I'm
one is a
gonna take it in
good
my
choice.
cave.
Yeah, I'm convinced. I'm taking Hisoka.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Alright,
but
it's
it's
so
not-
I'll
good.
take my
it's
chance
not
with
putting that
Hisoka.
snake on my neck.
At least that way with Hisoka, it's like I could make a Nen contract real quick. Like, give me the power. If this nigga try me, I'ma fuck his shit up. Like,
Fuck him up.
Like, yeah, I will have limited my Nen for the rest of my fucking
But
existence.
he ain't take my butt.
But all you're gonna do is train me, bruh, or I'm gonna pop the fuck off.
It's about to get real in here.
All you are gonna fucking do is train me, and that is it. Yeah, Hisoka then.
Yeah.
Contract, I'm gonna make sure I kill your ass.
Yeah.
I have faith in
faith in
Tim.
me.
We're
Have
recording.
faith in
Let's go.
I'm on AK
Look.
Island. That's it.
Yeah, One Piece is back. We gotta make sure we go ahead and highlight that. One Piece back.
Wow.
Big Daddy.
Tupac
Look,
back.
man. So first of all, we on a break.
Again?
Yeah.
Next chapter comes next weekend.
Okay, fair enough.
But the most recent chapter, the message to the world. That's all I can say.
This shit getting serious.
It's crazy, bro. And if you into the One Piece, you know that, with that what I said, the message to the world. You know it's crazy. You know it's I'm gonna keep it real. When I read the message, I didn't even know what to think. I laughed, which is interesting.
All I'm gonna say is, if you're not invested in One Piece, don't let the ridiculously large episode and chapter count discourage you. You're missing out on probably the greatest story in anime.
And if you get
At
into it,
minimum.
you'll
Yeah.
And if you get into it, you'll catch up quicker than you realize.
So as someone that doesn't watch or know anything about it, is it a show or a book?
It's just, you can read the manga or you can just watch the show. The manga's ahead of the show though.
But
a
I'm gonna
manga
put it to
show
you like
that-
Hey,
this.
for
comic
people
book,
that don't
the
know what
comic book.
anime is, oh, all right.
I'm gonna put it to you like this, bro.
So mangas are comic books for everyone like me that doesn't know anything about anime other than Dragon Ball Z.
You could, for me, I could read 10 chapters of the manga in an hour, or I could watch 3 episodes of the anime in an hour.
All right.
Yeah.
And then I'm not paid to say this, but the Shonen Jump app is right on my phone and it's not expensive at all, and you get a whole bunch of manga every.
Oh, so you get these through an app,
Yeah.
Yeah.
get
and you
the
can
app.
literally read them through the app.
Yeah.
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 Just like
Or Google.
just like any book. You can get a book on your phone, you can get it on
Look
your
at
phone.
the boy. Or
Yeah,
Google.
y'all just,
Yeah, Google.
Are you paying for that,
Amazon.
Devon? We do not.
No.
We do not
Magic
promote
Conch.
piracy on this show.
Magic Conch. Should
Yeah,
I
we
pay
do
to
not
read One
promote
Piece?
piracy.
No. No. Bro, what mangaka? Someone was on stream. And yeah, literally, someone was on stream for either a game or anime. I can't remember who it was. And they had their computer pulled up and they were watching anime, pirating it. And they make the shit. So I be damn. If I pay and the niggas that's making the shit is
Don't even be paying for
stealing
that
other people's shit. They don't want to pay for that shit either.
That's dope. I like it.
Unless you're the collector and you get the actual book.
If you can afford it, by all means, go out there and buy it.
But if you can't,
Even if you can't afford it and you don't want to pay for it,
Google.
the internet is there for people like us, and that's what the internet's always been.
And even then, there's some
Power
some
to the
stuff you can't
people.
even find physical copies of. Anymore.
Exactly,
The only
it's
way to
impossible.
find it is to
Pirate
find
it.
it through a site that may not be legalized. Pirate it.
Like most PlayStation 1 games. Steal that shit.
You know you done seen a couple movies, so
Everybody done see a couple movies.
We are the lawnmower
Honestly,
kids.
and another
Right.
thing that I also want to mention too, it's hard for me to consume anime in that way because I'm a triple OG fan, bro. I was in this shit when niggas was getting beat up for it. You couldn't pay to watch this shit, nigga. You had to steal it. You had to get on the internet and scour the internet to figure out who had the episodes you wanted to watch. You might have one website that got episode 1 through 3, or they might have episode 1, 2, and 5. Then you gotta go find 3 and 4 on another website, and then that shit don't have subtitles. So you just gotta sit there and pretend you know what the fuck is going on, but you do it anyways because you love this shit.
Well, at least I saw the action from that episode.
Exactly.
Right.
I don't know
Figure out
what-
what happened next episode.
I was watching Dragon Ball Z, the whole Namek and Frieza saga in Spanish.
Yup.
I was 5, okay? By the time that shit came on Cartoon Network, nigga, I was an expert. Okay, I knew everything that was going on before this shit happened. I was just hearing it for the first time.
I was watching One Piece on YouTube.
I was like, shout out to my homeboy Felipe.
That's the first time I started watching.
He was talking about Super Saiyan 3 in 6th grade when I was like, yeah, the androids just got here.
You over here like,
Trunks is cool. Yeah, but do you know about Super Saiyan 3, Tim?
No.
Not at all,
You get
Felipe.
hey, tell him
You're making that up.
Nah, that's crazy. The amount of Hispanics that love Dragon Ball Z is like
Anime
in
beyond,
general,
man.
they big
The
on
anime
it.
in general, they're real big on it.
Yeah, they are huge anime fans.
I love the fact that anime is like really a worldwide thing though.
Yeah, it's a global phenomenon.
Anime went crazy.
And I'm gonna be a part of it this time.
for real.
But
We
yeah,
got you, bro. We got you.
you need any recommendations? We got you.
Speaking of recommendations, if literally since Mike is asking, what's the anime you would recommend to like the new viewer? Someone that's,
How many do we get? 1, 2, 3?
I'm gonna say 2, just
Two.
for the sake of time. 2.
Just new to anime viewers?
If you
Yeah,
new
people
to-
like
new
me.
to Anime is something you
New
should
to
check
anime.
out.
Other than Dragon Ball Z, because
Other
I
than
feel like the
Dragon Ball Z,
masses should
I
know
need
about
to know
Dragon
what
Ball.
type of show you're looking
Yeah,
at.
All right, I'm gonna just go.
Just tell them your favorite shows.
Offer something I would recommend to somebody who I assume is similar to me.
Yeah.
I would say, I think, just 2 out of the blue. I think you should probably check out Trigun,
Yeah, that's solid.
and it don't matter if it's the new one or the old one. So it's
I
a
wouldn't know
two.
the difference.
It's a 2 for you get 2. Because I'm not trying to tell you to go watch One Piece because it's 1,100 episodes.
I mean, if you love it, then we want other people to love it. So
I mean,
One Piece is a recommendation.
That'll scare people
is,
away, though.
But it's also like I'm trying to keep in mind to you that's a 1,000 episode commitment to not.
Hey, we want to keep the weak out of the anime
Honestly, at this
community.
point, recommending One Piece is like recommending Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah,
Like
facts.
it's slowly becoming that. Like it's
Yeah.
like, bruh. Oh yeah, watch
Yeah, because
watch
I know
Dragon
what-
Ball Z. Duh, bro. I've seen Dragon Ball Z before. Oh, you ever watch one?
But
I've
in
seen
that
One
case,
Piece.
I'm gonna say One Piece, but I'm gonna hit you off with a third sleeper hit though. Something that I like is called the Unwanted Undead Adventurer,
Yeah, watch it. That one's hard.
but One Piece also.
Yeah, I mean, I'm
But
pretty
One
sure everyone has a notion of what One Piece is. The guy with the stretchy arm or something like that. Yeah. Yeah, the hat.
Very, very loose. No,
The hat
Some-
guy with the stretchy
Some
arm.
people might. But
Most
you'd be
people
surprised.
might.
If they don't watch anime, you'd be surprised. They'd be like, I don't know what that is.
Oh yeah, I know it's
They
those
know
people
Dragon
out
Ball
there.
Z.
But anyone that watched
No.
Toonami knows what One Piece is.
Without
from.
saying too much, I was at work and a client came up to me and she was obviously, y'all know my career path, and she pointed at my phone case and was like, Goku. And I was just like, that's real shit.
Oh yeah,
That's real. She was indeed Hispanic, but that's real fucking shit. Like, babies see Goku and they like, oh yeah, I know this, like fucking Santa Claus, nigga. Like, you see Goku and you know, like, oh, that nigga got hands.
Can we agree that that's the OG anime?
Oh, we all know that.
Yeah, as far as influence, for sure. I would still try to give it to Fist of the North Star and Yu. As far as like really paving the way, but Dragon Ball Z was
Man,
the first
there's
one.
nothing bigger than Dragon Ball, bro. I
Nothing.
love Fist of the
Yeah.
North Star.
Yeah, I'm about to say I am a Dragon Ball fan,
Like, that's,
Even
I've
the
just
One
never
Piece
been an
is
anime guy.
phenomenal. It's huge, but
Yeah.
I mean,
and everyone
my
else
mom
out
and
there,
dad
say
know
what I
Dragon
say.
Ball.
Everybody does, bro.
yeah, I'm about to say my
Everybody
parents know
does.
that. And they,
Yeah.
I don't think my
If you are a
parents
Dragon
know.
Ball Z fan, that does not make you an anime fan. I got to put that disclaimer out there. You will get embarrassed in this field if you don't know what you're talking about.
Hey, bro, there are some vicious people.
I am a Dragon Ball Z fan. They be like, people like, hey, you in the anime? I am a Dragon Ball Z
I watch
fan.
Dragon Ball Z.
I don't know
That's
nothing
how
else
it is
about
for a lot
that.
of brothers though. Yeah, a lot of dudes. But I don't really watch the anime shit, but Dragon Ball Z, that's my shit though. That's your heart.
Yeah,
Yeah.
What's that?
But
I
you got to
gotta
say
say-
those words like that. Don't say you're in the anime because you watch Dragon Ball Z. You will
Yeah.
get embarrassed.
I'm about to say, yeah, one of my coworkers, he's an older California gentleman. LA gentleman, if you will.
Oh.
And he know about Dragon Ball Z. And I was just like, you? He went in, he was like, oh, I'm on that super cub.
Yes, cuz.
Oh, I was just like,
already. I already know what you're talking about.
I was just like, word? I was like, yo, that's dope. I'm
Oh,
glad
I know
you
what
are.
you're talking
though.
about.
I was like, I'm going to put you on to some other stuff if you want me to.
Yeah.
That man said I'm on that
That's
super
crazy.
cut.
If I had to recommend something though, for real, I'd probably do I don't know if they're like me, I'm weird, but if I'm just thinking in general, like I just want this person to go into anime and not be freaked out or overwhelmed.
Nah, do it like I did. They similar to you.
Okay, I'm gonna give them the My Hero. I'm gonna give them the My Hero for the soft punch. Like, hey, take this and this should blend with you nice and well. Then I'm gonna do like I'm gonna probably do a Blue Gender. Because I was going to say Trigun, because Trigun was, like, really influential. I don't want to do Bebop, because Bebop ain't everybody's cup of tea. Some people
Cowboy Bebop?
Some people fall asleep to Bebop. So
yeah, I heard
fall asleep to Bebop.
Yeah, some people fall asleep to Bebop.
Damn,
Or if it's a girl, I always go Inuyasha.
Inuyasha.
I have not thought about that show since back in the day.
Perfect blend of everything.
You already partially initiated.
Yeah, I'm partially in there.
You initiated.
I just didn't commit to nothing but Dragon Ball.
So it would be that Inuyasha, Blue Gender for like the more hardcore fans of a mature story, and then My Hero. Like,
So it's like Naruto in that Dragon Ball category. Like if you know Naruto, that doesn't really make you an anime fan. Wow.
yeah, because Naruto separates them.
Bruh,
Naruto
no,
kids are
no,
different.
no,
These anime
kids are
guys.
calling the Naruto run the superhero run. That's
Naruto is different.
no. I just saw them do that the other day. Like I saw like a
Superhero run like that.
that's what I said. I was like, who called it that? And then I looked on YouTube and somebody was like, this is the superhero run. And I was just like, I was like, who named it the superhero run?
At 12.
Yeah, that's
And it's literally
No one runs like that.
I mean, the influence of Naruto is there. Like they run like that.
I
Like,
mean,
little
it could
kids
be
will run like that and don't even know what they're running.
Man, I did that in 4th grade watching Dragon Ball.
Like watching Dragon Ball, I was doing that in middle school, watching playing Sonic the Hedgehog. Like
And
running with
nobody
your
knew what
arms
it was.
back. Man,
Hey,
that's
fun
just-
fact. You know where that run comes from, right? That is the real new ninjutsu way to run. Like the way that
I mean,
ninjas
it's the
ran.
way it's
So
been
you
depicted
don't
in every
stab
anime
yourself
I've
with your
seen.
sword while you're running.
Yeah. And some of those ninjas can even turn at a 45-degree angle on a dime without losing speed.
I'm about to say that boy hit a post for me.
Oh yeah.
And they hit you with the meanest. They hit you with the meanest dead.
The downside is most ninjas are like between 90 and 120 pounds. So
Don't get
You
hit.
wanna do all that stuff.
Do not get hit.
It's supposed to be heavy, right? Because you done did sword training, so I imagine like
What did you did Kenjutsu? Or
Chinese game sword.
okay.
Yeah, them swords is heavy though. I ain't gonna
yeah,
lie.
them
saying,
swords
so
get
like
heavy.
4 or 5 pounds, maybe more. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know 100%. So.
Yeah, but those
the
ninjas
training
had to
sword,
be
man,
nimble.
I mean, if you sitting there and you gonna build up some arm strength, you do that 100 times in a row, your arm gonna be.
ready to fall off.
Oh
Yeah.
no, that bitch heavy.
Get them
I mean,
Popeyes.
look. Take a regular textbook and hold it out like this for 90
Oh no,
seconds.
that was.
It's gonna be heavy,
I'm about to say
bro.
my master
Yeah.
do the same thing with us. Hold that card. Hold a debit card up.
Yeah.
You just hold that, hey, bruh.
That
After
thing
2
get
minutes,
heavy
that
after a
debit
while.
card gonna feel like 2,000 pounds.
That's wild.
Boy, fuck it. Daredevil it is.
All right. Would you side with Magneto or Professor X if you was a mutant?
I don't know. Magneto would just be extreme sometimes.
Yeah, that's like
That's really my whole thing. It's just
I'm
like,
still gonna
damn.
go with Professor X because Magneto's just so extreme. It's like, yo, I don't want to have to go kill random ass people because then it's gonna turn into killing random people.
Yeah, Magneto do be on his terrorist shit.
Right.
Yeah, low key.
It's like, I get what you're trying to say, but then you go and do some shit like this. It's like, man.
Murder a whole family in a house for no reason, take their kid and just be like, okay. Why do we do
You
this?
kidnapped the whole Superdome. Why? What you doing this for?
To prove a point that we are superior.
All right, nigga.
Yeah, they get it. That's why they scared of us. That's why
You
they want to
scaring
kill
the
us all.
hoes.
You scared? Right, just chill.
Now you scared of hoes.
Yeah, nah. I'm with Magneto. I'm gonna be ignorant. I mean, because I can't imagine a world where I get superpowers and I don't rob a bank first.
That's how I feel. I'm not gonna lie.
I
But
can't
it's just
hold
like,
you. Like, if my hardest of hearts, like,
That's the worst thing I'm gonna do though.
I gotta get fam and shit straight first. The first thing I'm doing is I'm gonna go get a ski, a one that I don't have, something totally indistinguishable, and I'm going to rob I'm robbing the bank.
That's why I said like Nightcrawler powers. I'm a poof 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 in and out.
I mean, honestly, I can do the same thing with the kitty powder. I'm just gonna phase through the wall, take the shit, leave.
Yeah, like in the most, I don't want to have to harm anybody. I thoroughly doubt I would, because most bank policies are just give up the money and let them leave and we'll recoup, let the police catch them. But it's gonna be like, I just want powers so that I'm gonna figure out how to use them to rob somebody that got a lot of money. That's the first thing I'm gonna do, and I worry about helping people later.
I can't help it.
Yeah, like off the rip, like. And that's I literally guarantee you that is like deep down like 90% of everybody's thought when they get superpowers. The first thing you're gonna do, the first thing you're gonna fucking do when you get superpowers. It's not like on Spider-Man, like yeah, I'm about to get a suit and go around and fight crime and shit. Like first thing a real nigga's gonna do is be like, I'm about to get me a mean lick. I'm about to get the meanest fucking lick on the planet. These niggas cannot stop me.
Been waiting on this moment.
Like period, like you will pause everything, all the like the superhero training montages and shit where they're learning their powers and stuff, and they're just like, yeah, I finally got it. All that shit's gonna come down to a nigga getting a mask, a hoodie, and robbing somebody.
I can imagine so many people getting powers at one time because I feel like it would turn into ultimate fucking chaos. Like, I feel like there's gonna be so many evil villains at one point at some point it's gonna be like, yo.
I hope that happens with the COVID babies.
What?
all the COVID babies, all the babies that are born during COVID. I hope all y'all little niggas grow up and start developing powers in like 4 or 5 years.
Shit. That's crazy.
Turn this shit the fuck up. This shit getting boring. Let's get lit.
Facts. That's the type of shake up we need.
Right, yeah. Fuck this shit up real quick. Yeah. Like everybody be like, yeah, zombie apocalypse. I'm trying to like, nah, fuck that. Those superpowers in this bitch and see how niggas turn up.
Imagine the first COVID baby that gets superpowers, just be like Superman type powers. He'd be like, bro, what the hell are you gonna do with the kid?
I don't know. The sad part is you gotta hide your kid because like the world is so fucked up in general that you would have to. The government's coming to take your kid. Yeah, like they're coming to take the kid and they'll kill you for it. And there's nothing else about it. Like, oh yeah, poor Billy's parents. Billy and his parents died in a car accident on their way to Six Flags.
No. They ran up in your house, snatched your mom.
Yeah, they snatched him up. Like, I didn't even know they was going on a trip to Six Flags. This nigga said he don't even like roller coasters and shit. Why is he taking his 4-year-old on a trip to fucking the theme park? He can't get on no fucking rides. What are we doing? Yeah, shit is crazy. Yeah, so it's like unless something like what you said happened, and a massive amount of the population starts to all of a sudden develop powers at one time, so it's harder to contain. Yeah. Then it's like, okay, we see some shit where it's like, yeah. But if it's like slow, like, okay, like one baby here, another baby there, they gonna round all the babies up. Right. A couple gonna skate, you know, they're gonna go under the radar, but they're gonna have a whole league of little nigglets running around with powers before any of that even becomes public, because that's what we do. This America.
America.
What's the wildest anime y'all ever seen?
We're not going into that.
Woo. Nah, we gotta know, bro. We gotta answer the question for the people.
What type of wild we talking about?
Wow.
Man, don't go.
I want you to scare someone away right now.
Yeah, where are we going? It's gonna go all
Show us where not to go to that new anime people. We gotta know.
Semi-left or all
whatever you define as wild personally.
As far left as YouTube will let us go.
Bro, you know where not to take it.
Yeah, you're right.
I mean, it was technically an anime, though.
Doug.
You got
where not to go.
It was on.
Doors should remain shut.
It was on Funimation for like 2 weeks. And they were like, whoa.
You gotta say it now.
You personally know what doors to keep shut.
You gotta say it now.
You're a smart person.
It was on Funimation for 2 weeks. We gotta know the Funimation slip. Go ahead, Doug. Go there.
One of them is Redo of a Healer.
Oh yeah, no, that's
wild. It's out here.
That was wild.
But it's tame.
Yeah, compared to
interspecies reviewers. Now that was wild.
Yo,
some other
what's
shit.
What's the one with the Kappas?
Interspecies.
I can't remember the name of it,
but it was wild.
That was crazy.
That one was wild.
Can y'all describe what went on in these things?
Okay.
Oh my god.
So a Kappa is a little Japanese. It's like supposed to be like this evil little turtle frog spirit thing.
It's a demon.
River demon. And okay, in this show, this little dude, he finds
which show? You don't know the name of this show?
No, right. No, tell him the truth, because this is
finds this little spirit.
This is Japanese lore. This is actually what they do.
He finds this spirit. He calls it a frog. It gets upset and it sucks his soul out through his booty hole.
Yeah. What?
on this man's rear end
and sucked his soul out.
And this happens every
episode, and he transforms like a Power Ranger booty sucker.
And this is Japanese lore, by the way. They actually do that. Like that is not a fake from a Kappa. Kappa's actually a Japanese lore.
Crazy.
Take your soul from your anus.
And you know what? I'm over here like I'm gonna go berserk because of the sacrifice scenes.
That's
and
what
stuff
I
like
was
that.
asking. I done seen some wild anime.
I completely forgot. 'Cause, I mean, I've seen that too. It just didn't come to mind. I'm not gonna lie to you.
So back to the other ones. You gotta tell us some scenes from the Funimation ones they got took down.
Reviewers was just not supposed to be on.
It was not supposed to be on.
So
nothing.
what happened in it?
They go around reviewing.
I just want to know.
Interspecies reviews.
Oh my god.
Interspecies brothels. Imagine you gonna go into the kobold brothel.
Hold on,
some dog bitches.
What? That's exactly what I thought
I
you
was
was going.
literally like,
And they reviewing them like 7 out of 10.
yeah.
You gonna go to the slime dungeon. They gonna apparently the slime dungeon where
Slime
it's
you
at.
out.
They gonna slime
10
you
out
out.
of 10 out of there. They gonna slime you out.
They said, I don't know. That's what I heard.
The
Go
little,
to the slime.
don't go to the succubus dungeon because they just throw you in there with 50 of them and they run a train on you.
Oh, chill.
The women, the little real women succubus, they gonna take turns on you, nigga. You every one of them getting one out of you. About the third one, you ready to die.
Yeah.
Ready to die.
Most men think that's
That's by
it.
Snoo. Or the giant women. It's a wild ass show. It's crazy.
It only lasted with like 2-3 weeks.
No, they got the full season, but it got off of Funimation almost immediately. They were like, "No, this is not supposed to be on here. Get this out of here."
Yeah, that's true.
And then I found the rest of it on Pornhub.
That's how you know it was wild. It was
Like I said, it did not last on
He had to finish his show on Pornhub.
That's how you
Yeah,
know
it
it's
is.
wild.
Yeah.
It ended up being on the hentai.
Like I'm in Reddit. Like where
All
y'all
right.
watch the rest of this? They were
Now,
like,
what
Pornhub.
was one of the other shows?
What?
It was Interspecies Review.
And
the Kappas.
the one with the cap, and then the redo of a healer.
What is that about?
Dude got traumatized and did dirty. He the healer. Like, and he gets traumatized to the point where it breaks him. And
I don't like that already.
with his healing magic, he healed the time, went back to the beginning, and was just like, oh, I'm not about to let y'all do me dirty. So instead of falling for the being, oh, you're the hero trope that they got, and it's like, you think you're a good guy, and then she gets you in the dungeon.
Oh, she gets you in the dungeon.
He's like, I'm gonna play it up. She got me in the dungeon, and then he says, haha, bitch, psych, I got you in the dungeon now. And he can heal his body parts and do different stuff. He can heal his face to make him look different, give him different body, all types of weird healing stuff. He can heal you to look like somebody different. He can heal your mind to brainwash you. He just do a whole bunch of wild shit, and he gets real devious with it.
Oh, so it's like he's not the good guy.
Yeah,
He get a little nasty.
he's the good guy, but he does a lot of bad things. But he does them to bad people.
Oh, it's the bad people, then that's okay. Yes.
But he do some wild stuff. I'm just gonna say.
That's crazy.
The tamest thing he did is slap a bitch with his dick.
All right, that is
The
3
tamest-
great shows.
That's the
The
tamest.
tamest thing he did?
That's the tamest thing he did.
There we go.
Josh has seen the show.
Oh yeah, I have. Yeah.
Those are the shows we recommend to watch first. All those.
Or no, was it Baku no Pico?
No,
Don't watch
Baku,
that.
no.
Don't
You don't even gotta. You don't even gotta describe it, and I know how bad the show is.
No.
Listen to that name,
If you
Baku
ever
no
see it-
Pico.
Yo, now I'm telling you, you know which doors to keep shut.
Yeah.
Doug. Come on, bro.
That's a line we
That's
got
that's a door that doesn't even exist, my man.
I don't feel safe knowing the name of that.
You should not.
Hey, so you know I'm thinking Batman because I feel like Batman is like if I have to be Superman, it's like cool. Like even if I have to come down a bit playing Superman's role in Metropolis, like Superman wakes up, he goes to a regular ass job, and he really could just be king of the world if he wanted to. And then Batman is like, bro, I get to do baller shit and then beat niggas up at night.
I can just be Superman and Metropolis and live my life how I
I
want.
live my life how I want to.
If I had Superman powers, yeah, I'll be on my fucking what's
Like
that
YouTube vlogger shit.
fucking flying
You know, it's
shit?
nigga,
What
it's
up?
your boy
It's your boy
Superman.
Superman.
You see me
Soups.
20,000 feet in the air.
Yeah, you know what it is, gang.
Donate the stream.
Yeah. You right.
Soups could be in your town and in your face in less than 10 seconds.
Like a
Don't get
Sonic
that gas
boom,
on
baby.
me.
Like a Sonic
Not
boom.
the gas. I could be at
I
anywhere.
got that kryptonite.
I could be anywhere in 10 seconds. Oh God, you would be the
I got
plug.
the special. I
plug.
got the 215.
You would be the super plug. You can really just move anything.
And then, I see some big shit going down. Let me go whoop this nigga ass real quick. Mink.
What's another show that's hot right now? That Undead.
Undead, Unwanted.
Yeah, that shit is cool. That's another good one.
Yeah, or if y'all don't have, well, y'all might have Hulu. I don't know. But it's the Undead Unluck on Hulu. It's a manga I had read about a year or two ago. Low-key wild, but it's exclusively shown on Hulu, oddly enough. But if y'all get a chance to watch it, y'all should watch that. That's another good, crazy one, though.
Oh, Netflix, the how to cook monsters in a dungeon.
Oh, yeah, how
That
to
was
cook
pretty-
monsters. That shit's hilarious.
Yeah, that shit's hilarious. That is hilarious.
I ain't never in my life thought about eating some shit in a dungeon. You know, you going spelunking, find a fucking knight, you start attacking you. You find out that shit's little, what would you call them? Damn near like oysters.
Mm-hmm.
They're oysters in a knight suit, essentially. And this nigga eating a knight. Cook that nigga up. Or a scorpion. Tastes like motherfucking lobster.
That's wild.
A giant scorpion hunting y'all down this dungeon. Kill that bitch. Cook that nigga. That motherfucker's a lobster. Delicious. Slime soup.
Slime soup is just wild.
It's a slime monster.
Niggas cooking gloops.
Niggas kicking gloop.
Niggas is getting glooped is crazy.
It's a crazy show. It's funny though.
It's funny. It's really funny.
He was talking about how every nigga knows Dragon Ball Z and shit, right?
Right.
What was the first anime other than Dragon Ball Z that really like gripped you, that had you like, oh, I'm about to watch this for real? Like,
Inuyasha.
Yeah, Inuyasha for me, definitely.
Yu Yu Hakusho.
yeah.
Unless we count like Pokemon.
Yeah, Pokemon,
Right,
Yu-Gi-Oh.
technically would've counted.
Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, all them.
Pokemon count? Yeah.
Because it would have been. I ain't gonna
If
lie,
that's the case, then Pokemon got me.
I got home at if my mom was there to
2:30.
pick me up right on time, I got home at like 3:30, and I could sometimes catch the tail end of the Pokemon episode right before it went into Dragon Ball. No, I could catch the tail end of the Dragon Ball episode before it went into Pokemon, and then watch Toonami later.
Yeah. Yeah, it was either.
It was Dragon Ball.
And back when Dragon Ball wasn't on
And then you
Gundam
Hakusho.
Wing, all the Toonami block.
Yeah,
the whole Toonami
Gundam Wing
block.
was.
Gundam Wing got
hard.
me too. Gundam Wing.
Gundam Wing is so hard.
I forgot about that one too.
Yeah, Gundam was dope.
Matter of fact, it was a lot of those things back then, like with the in the Inuyasha era.
If
Yeah.
you watch
Yeah, Toonami had all of them.
I remember Cowboy Bebop.
You just forgot your ways.
What was the one with the robot?
Big O.
Big O.
Yeah, Big
Yep,
O.
I remember that
Big
one.
O,
Oh,
my
it's
shit.
showtime.
I couldn't stand Big O.
Me
I'm not
either.
lying.
I hated
I would
that
always
show.
wake up.
I did not like
I wake
Cowboy
up like,
Bebop.
You know what would be wild?
Cowboy
You
Bebop
would
is what I
fall
watch
asleep
because nothing else
to
is
episodes
on.
of Big O and then wake
Wake
up
up
on
to
the
Big
other
O.
block to an episode of Big O and be
Yeah.
like, motherfucker.
I missed everything else.
Exactly.
Or you wake up to the end of Inuyasha and you just start punching the air.
You hear the song. The song makes you jump up. You hear the song at one of the endings of Inuyasha will be like, you'll jump up and be like, motherfucker. I missed it.
I was supposed to wake up.
That's a fact. You'll hear the end of that. That's how I used to feel about Samurai Champloo too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Shiki no Uta was so damn good. I would hear it and I'd be like, man, I missed it. Fuck.
You know, it used to always get me to watch Samurai Champloo. I always hear that opening theme too.
Yeah, the same. Yo.
I'm like, oh, I hear that opening come on.
That's another one of those ones that go forgotten. I haven't even heard that name since back in the day.
What?
Samurai
Oh.
Champloo.
Yeah,
Come back to us, brother. Come
I'm
back.
saying, yeah, we got you.
Like, I'm
before
gonna have
we
to give
move
me a
on, man, I
Crunchyroll.
gotta ask everybody 2 questions, 2 more. First, since we're still on anime, what's the first anime you finished entirely from start to finish?
Dragon Ball.
Yeah.
We know it's gonna be Dragon Ball. I'm talking about something besides Dragon Ball. Don't count in that conversation because Dragon Ball is it for everybody.
Cowboy
Man,
Bebop.
honestly, there's a lot of stuff on the
In our
Toonami.
generation.
A lot of stuff on Toonami, bro.
To-
Like that I actively.
I haven't finished
I'm,
No.
I'm talking about the one that you sought out. Like I'm gonna go and figure out.
Cowboy
Like,
Bebop.
actually figured
yeah,
out what's
like I'm about to sit here
Cowboy
and
Bebop.
plot this thing out so I can watch every episode.
Matter of fact, you know
this.
what?
I'll
You know
search
what?
it.
I'll say this. Rurouni Kenshin, because I watched the Meiji Tales,
Kenshin
the
was
Meiji
hard.
era, all the way up to every episode of Rurouni Kenshin. I've seen I know the full backstory of Rurouni Kenshin from Meiji Tales and up.
Yeah.
Like, that's one of the ones that I actually seeked into, and I was like, because how deep it was, because I remember watching Rurouni Kenshin, and I was like, man, this man cold. What was he?
Not
What
even
was
trying to hurt nobody.
Yeah,
for
like
real.
what was he like
Yeah.
that made him this cold? And then I watched Meiji Tales, and then I watched Meiji era, and I was like, oh, he was really the Batosai.
Yeah, I would like to see like a dream match between like Kenshin and Guts. Like, like full like, alright, we just in killer mode.
You said what's his name?
Kenshin too realistic for Guts.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little
Yeah.
bit.
Kenshin probably would hit him with some like real quick.
No, what I mean is like Guts got the whole one
Demon
arm, pseudo
armor.
armor.
Yeah, but I guess I'm talking about
He's
like
also carrying
I'm not
pure
talking about
sword.
that Guts. I'm talking
about
about like
pure
100-man
swordsmanship.
killer Guts.
Okay.
He's
Yeah.
still
Yeah.
carrying around a 6-foot sword, swinging it around like it's not a 6-foot.
And
So he's
Kenshin beat a nigga with a 6-foot sword and made that nigga pick up his hands.
That's not.
for the
I'm
rest
not
of the
saying
show.
he would beat him.
For
I'm
the
saying
rest
that as
of
far as
the
the
rest of the
show.
show.
No, yeah, he did.
Told
put
him,
that nigga-
put it down, boy. It's
he
not
did-
for you.
He did make him need to put that nigga.
You don't want
down.
Guts has that otherworldly strength, but Kenshin has that killer instinct and deadly
Speed.
precision that
Godspeed.
yeah.
Godspeed.
Like this man was like shink to niggas.
And get cut to 9 times. You just get cut 9 times.
Guts will punch a hole in Kenshin. Guts will headbutt the fuck out of Kenshin. Give him a
Yeah, the
scar on
fact
his
that he's
forehead.
like 7'2" almost.
Yeah,
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 that's
he's
true.
also 6'5".
Yeah.
Like he's LeBron
If
with
Guts
a
gets a
6-foot
good-
sword.
But the thing about
AI.
yeah, right.
He's AI.
But at the end of the
LeBron
day,
with
I
a
feel like
6-foot
Kenshin still has advantage off of speed. His blade is made for those faster moves.
And
Gus's
then
blade is
And then
made
if
to
you,
fight
if you,
enemies
you
bigger
gonna,
than
are
him,
you
not
gonna give him
smaller.
a
But he
sword or
can
the
move
reverse
as fast as
blade?
fuck too.
Oh, no, you gotta give him the full
So
sword,
far.
the sword. You gotta give him his actual
Oh,
blade.
you give him a real sword?
Yeah, you give
I'm
him a
going
real,
with
real
Kenshin,
sword.
then.
Yeah, because Guts ain't gonna sit there and not kill
I'm
him.
going with Kenshin if you're giving him a real sword.
Yeah, because first
Yeah.
cut it might be over. He probably
Yeah,
gonna go
first cut. Before Guts can swing his sword, Kenshin's already.
Hit him with the.
Yeah.
You're not even gonna hit him with the ultimate technique. Just hit him with the 9-headed dragon flash.
Yeah, Kenshin is a guy that was trying not to hurt
He ain't
people,
even gonna
still
hit him with
fucking
the
people up.
Akameto no Kiromeki, bro. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
See, that shit has how many syllables? You know that shit wrong.
Yeah.
I
He's
can't
going
even
for
tell
the
you
tech.
what it does. I just know he cuts you on like a molecular level or something
Yeah.
crazy, and like the blink of an eye or something. That's wild. Anyway,
But yeah, bringing it back to the question though, for me it was case closed.
Wait, front to end? All 1,000-something episodes of Case Closed?
I mean, after it gets to that point, because it has no ending, it's like I stopped. I stopped after I watched every episode up until they rebooted it.
Okay.
Once they rebooted it and they were just like, this is gonna be strictly a kids show, I was like, all right, I don't need to watch this anymore. But back when niggas was getting bodied and poisoned and murdered by their wives, daughters, sons, anything like unsolvable, like locker room mysteries, like back when it was like that, I was watching that shit like in any language I could find it in, because it was hard to find all those episodes.
It's very
Original.
yeah, very original. Like
I can
What's
say.
what's the jit we just watched?
What?
you know what
Snack
I'm talking
Basu.
Snack Basu. I ain't even talking about Snack
Oh,
Basu. Shout out
no.
to Snack Basu. Y'all know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Y'all know what I'm talking about.
I don't forget the name.
I don't even know what the
Titties, the show.
Yeah,
That
Tits
shit
the
is
show.
just-
Shout out Tits the show.
Yeah, that shit
Man,
is
that-
wow.
How you start the show off like that? First thing you see 5 seconds
Sexual
in
assault.
is titties and another chick sexually assaulting these titties.
Yeah, it's wild.
Wow.
Pure sexual assault. Like, this shit is so wild.
Japan is the wildest motherfucking place.
Like, wild as fuck. Like,
the
how-
shit these niggas out here doing.
Like, they just get it. Like, how you can make this a show and just be like, yeah.
The bigger your titties are, the more power and influence you got in the world.
The fucking intro literally says flat girls are
Human.
not human.
If you are flat chested, they say you are not human in this world.
That shit is insane. Like, that shit is wild.
I thought you was talking about Snack Basu though.
Snack Basu is, I like Snack Basu.
That shit was funny too.
I like
though.
Snack Basu, yeah.
Oh, buddy was all in his face.
Nigga was like,
Just like that, all in this man's face. It's like not too many young people come around here. It's like, yeah, you the reason why. Man.
that shit is funny.
Old
Yeah,
girl
that
threw
shit
the
was-
flag on the plate. She
Wait
said,
a minute.
depressing. Get this shit out of here.
That shit was funny. That was very well done. Yeah, I'm gonna have to watch some more of that. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that shit's crazy.
I gotta say, for me, it's probably one of the Gundams. Probably like Gundam Wing or Gundam Fighter, G Gundam.
Oh yeah.
If I want to be like in recent history, like when I started like even getting more into anime, which was that's a crazy statement to say, right? I would say like Fist of the North Star. Cause I didn't watch that until like a couple years ago.
Yeah, my brothers was, the niggas was heavy on the Fist of the North
Yeah,
Star.
bro, that's why we linked in
Yeah.
chemistry. I was like, yeah, Fist of the North Star. Fist of the North Star.
Right. If you knew if you knew, then you one of them ones.
Yeah.
Like if you know, you know, and if you don't, you don't.
Obai Wabu. Shinde
That's how raw it is to tell a nigga like I don't need to fight you, boy. You
Matter of
dead.
fact, that's the one I'm gonna recommend to you, bro. I'm
What?
gonna take it all the way back. You should
Yeah.
watch Fist of the North Star.
I ain't gonna lie, that's a good place to start.
You should watch Fist of the North Star because
All
it's
hands,
just
All
yeah.
All hands.
All hands.
no gimmicks. I mean, there's
power.
kind of.
They,
little
they
bit of
talk,
power, but
they
it's all
talk,
hands.
they talk
I'm
about
gonna
like a
even
little
tell you.
bit.
I'm gonna even
So
tell
it's
you.
all
I'm gonna
hands.
tell you the main character, bro. This dude.
Break it down for me.
He is the inheritor of a 2,000-year-old martial arts style that uses pressure points to manipulate the body. And not just like you punched me in the arm really hard, I can't use my arm, oh no. Nah.
Dang.
He will hit you like 100 times.
You sound like old buddy off Super.
He'll hit you like 100 times and then your fucking head explodes.
Oh. Old buddy off Super, though.
These
He
niggas
think
is
about
really
it.
over here like.
What's his name? The Hitman? Hit.
Yeah,
Yeah, he
yeah.
sound like Hit kind of, but he don't
Kendra
make.
will earth hit.
No,
Yeah.
picture
All
of
Kendra got to do
your
is
head.
look.
Your head explodes.
Pocket
Yeah, he popping heads out.
Yeah.
Look,
No,
at the
seriously.
end of the manga, by the end of the manga, don't Kenshin have time control powers
Yeah,
too?
he
yeah,
does.
you're right.
Dang,
Yeah.
it's literally
Yeah,
mind
this is
blown.
like spirit.
Yeah, so that's different.
I would watch Fist of the North Star, bro. And I'm not even going to lie to you, bro. It's old. It's like
Yeah.
80s.
Oh, I don't care about
it's
the age.
before Dragon Ball.
It's mid-80s.
Okay, so then you gonna rock with it because I was
Yeah, I
trying
don't
to
care
put my
about
homie
age.
on. He's like, nah, it's old. I ain't trying to see all that. And I'm just like,
Once
man,
you
look,
get
He
into
trying to
the
stay
anime,
young.
you will see how many animes were inspired by that
Yeah.
one show.
Yeah,
There's
you
so
gonna
many
go-
characters
Dragon
you'll
Ball
grow
Z
to love.
Dragon Ball Z is like everybody granddaddy.
Mhm.
Fist of the North Star.
It's his daddy.
The great
Yeah, the great granddaddy.
Oh,
You
dang.
gonna be like,
Yeah, all the stuff that we think about, like as far as Dragon Ball Z innovating, that show right there.
It's
Innovative.
like
yeah,
that.
Fist
Yeah.
of the North Star may have actually did it first.
Yeah, Kenshin will.
Even as so far as like the fight scene, like
Yeah.
the fight scene,
The
thing.
choreography, just the animation was ahead of its time at the time.
Yeah.
And we look at it now and be like, But-
I'm a weird dude. I even look at it and be like, out of all the animes, Fist of the North Star is probably the most realistic.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, for sure.
He not jumping out here flying. He might do a front flip.
Oh.
Every
He might
character's
jump
arcs.
15 feet in the air and do a front
What's that? Is
flip.
that-
He's not gonna jump from Asia.
Is that a Dragon Ball shot? Say
I can never disrespect Dragon Ball.
And
Oh,
the
alright.
balancing of the powers, everybody's abilities were very well thought out.
Yeah.
There was limitations and strengths. Like it
Literally
set
one
the
of the
tone.
greatest.
That was just the 80s, man. They were the greatest at a lot of things.
Yeah. But then the character is basically if you took Bruce Lee and put him inside Sylvester Stallone's body.
Oh,
from
all
Rocky
right.
IV.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Same.
With scars on his chest, and he got an open
with the jacket. With the Rambo jacket.
biker vest type shit.
After training for fighting
With the
Taco.
Prince.
Oh, that's yeah.
The Rambo jacket.
Yeah, that definitely sounds interesting right there.
In setting a Mad Max.
Mm-hmm.
I got a question, and it's probably
Is
it's
it
kind of
crazy?
dumb.
Yeah, I was like, Jesus Christ.
Kind of dumb. But if you had a death note, what would you do with it?
Not shit.
Pussy. You have to use it. Don't be a bitch.
Hold on, Death
You
Note
have to
into
use
what?
it?
Right.
What's a Death Note?
Yeah,
A
Death Note.
is a book that if you know someone's first and last name, you write their name in it and how they died. It happens.
Also, the
Oh.
moment you use it, you can either go to heaven or hell.
Oh, the moment I use it?
The moment you use it, you forfeit your
You're
afterlife.
stuck in purgatory.
My afterlife?
Yeah, you're stuck in
Nah, I
purgatory.
wouldn't do a damn thing with it.
They say, I don't
I
have
just
no
go get
hate-
him the
I'm like,
old-fashioned
I don't got enough hate in my heart to just kill nobody. I don't know. I
wouldn't-
don't beef with nobody that hard.
It's not beef. Life didn't beef with anybody. He wanted to change the world. He was ambitious.
I wouldn't do anything with it, man. That's a whole crazy discussion, bro. Because then you'd be like, I think I would use it responsibly and kill the right people.
That's
Exactly.
all Death Note is about.
It sounds like you don't have a people. You got one shot at this.
You look, I'm out here.
I don't.
Oh no, you get to live your full life. Once you start using it, that's it. It's yours.
I wouldn't do it. I just
You get
wouldn't
to,
do it.
but when you die,
Oh yeah, the Jake Paul, Mike Tyson fight.
Mike Tyson to knock this man clean
Oh
out.
my God, man! Is it? Do y'all think this is a true fight?
You fight for who?
Is it a true
I don't
fight? Is
think
it
so.
Is it a true fight? Do y'all think they're just blowing smoke? It's promotion, and Mike Tyson's gonna get knocked out for just some coins.
I feel like
I think it's gonna be a true fight because I don't think Mike Tyson gonna be the one that's like, yeah, let me get paid and just get knocked out by this guy. No, I feel like Mike is gonna be like, nah, you said we going to throw hands, we going to throw them hands. Don't get scared now.
I don't know. Mike is 56, 57.
57.
So, in my, hey, if someone were to offer him some money, a good payout, because it's going to be on Netflix, I would see Mike being like, I'm 57, way past my prime. I could see Mike deciding, I'm gonna just take this money to go down in the second, third round.
I couldn't see it. Not for Mike Tyson.
My thing is, I don't think he would take the fall. My thing is, I don't see the physicality that everybody else is seeing from like you're still 57. I don't. The training videos and stuff is nice. Okay, a lot of people have that good memory muscle where they're gonna look pure and sharp just from doing this. I've seen a 77-year-old man hitting the bag.
Yeah.
Hitting
Right.
the bag before, and he's been doing it for 20 years. He can hit the bag and just sit there and tap the bag. Is he lightning fast still on his hands? No, not really.
Yeah.
He might
that's what
catch
you're
you if you don't put your hands up, but he's not. He was never. It's still the age gap that I fear, and just the pure athleticism isn't still there.
Yeah, that difference in age is just concerning for me. That's the only reason. Like, I think skill wise, like obviously, I think if it's a real fight and it's straight up like I gotta knock this motherfucker out, like I'm in this fight, like me and you. Like I feel like Mike knocks Jake Paul out. Obviously, Mike gonna give Jake Paul the business.
Mm-hmm.
But because of just it being for entertainment, I just can't imagine a situation in which Jake Paul loses because Jake Paul is marketable beyond this fight, whereas Mike Tyson is like, bro, ain't nobody gonna keep on going to see Mike Tyson fight. For real,
No.
for real.
Not
Like,
at 60.
like we seen that with the Floyd experiment. The Floyd experiment ended pretty fucking quick. It went on for like 2 years, and eventually niggas was like, bro, we not about to see this nigga bounce around and not fight for real, and this nigga making $20 million just to come out here.
Yeah,
we not finna
dance
do
on
that
people and fucking hit him a little bit.
Yeah, like, that's just not. We're not gonna do that shit. So I just feel like this is just a one and done for Mike. Get this bag real quick. Make Jake Paul look cool. Try and give him a little bit more validity, even though he still ain't fighting no real fighters. besides the one that whooped his ass. So it's like, yeah, I don't know.
It's still an iffy thing for me.
I don't know. I feel like I really want Mike Tyson to knock this nigga the fuck out.
Exactly.
Yeah, it would be